Yo internet, what is good? My name is JB. Welcome back to the sports channel, and today we are here for season 6 of our Fresno State dynasty rebuild. I'm pretty sure it's season 6. I'm almost 99% sure it's season 6. It is season 6. So with that being said, as I am so very good at being able to remember what season I'm in my own damn dynasty, we are here in 2030 trying to once again make the college football playoffs. We've made it 3 straight years. Need to make it again. We won a game in our second try and have lost in our first attempt the last 2 tries. So, yeah, I mean, we were a really good regular season team, but there is a lot of roster turnover from the previous couple of seasons. We lost our starting quarterback to graduation/draft, and we lost multiple receivers. 3 starting receivers are now gone. So this is a totally new look offense. It is a totally revamped defense as well. As we lost both of our edge rushers. Good God, lost both of them to graduation/draft. Our D tackles have never been particularly good. Lost our starting linebacker, who was a 90 overall, and we also still just don't have amazing corners or safeties. So we're a little bit better there this year. But yeah, we should probably just go ahead and meet the team while I'm yapping. But if you guys are enjoying the content, I would really appreciate if you guys could drop a like or a sub. It really helps me out. The algorithm's been going crazy on the channel recently. Shot from like under 300 subs to 350. So yeah, if you guys could continue to keep up that momentum, I'd really appreciate it. That being said, let's go ahead and finally get into the depth chart. So at quarterback, we have the former 5-star redshirt freshman Rashard Ford. This guy is ridiculous. He's probably the closest thing I've seen to a generational prospect in this game. He was an 83 overall as a straight up freshman, only impact dev, which is a little bit frustrating, obviously, but he's a freaking 89 overall, has maxed out accuracy already, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I mean, it's all in the 90s, except for throw under pressure, which is right there. So that's a little bit concerning, but he's just disgustingly good. Throw power is great. His IQ's pretty good. Elusiveness is good. He's fast as hell. Yeah, Rashard Ford has potential to be the best quarterback I've ever seen here. Also, we're a fucking 99 overall offense. It's just, I don't know, once you get to like a certain point, your teams just become insane. I don't think we're really a 99 offense. You'll see here in a little bit what's propping that overall up so much. But yeah, Rashard Ford is certainly good. At running back, Dion Calico, a true sophomore 5-star with elite dev, elusive bruiser archetype. He is a disgusting athlete with really good abilities. Very happy to have him on the team. He's going to be in a full-time role this year. Played a bit last season, got hurt, and then ended up missing a good chunk of the season. And then we also have Jawan Coffey coming back, who just casually has 99 agility and change direction. He's not the too special because he's only got 83 speed, but like he's pretty damn good and a very serviceable backup. I mean, they're the same overall. It's just we're starting the 5-star with elite dev over the, I don't know, see if 3-star. He's a former 4-star with impact. I mean, he's totally good. He's just slow. So a little bit of a thunder lightning, but it's kind of like a thunder and thunder duo. Like our running backs. I have a couple of freshmen that are wearing red shirts this year that aren't anything special. So yeah, they're not really going to play. This is part of why our offense is such a high overall. We have a 95 overall tight end playing fullback. Might be 2 of those guys. Anyway, at receiver, Matt Gillette is stepping into a starting role. He played here. Does Bakersfield and Fresno suddenly move further apart? I don't know what that's all about. But we brought him in as a transfer sophomore last season. Ended up being our receiver 4 and got hurt. But played a good bit. He's up to a 93 overall. Really good. I'm a huge fan of the gadget record type, and this guy's a huge reason why. Like, just look at the players that they can turn into. Their main 3 abilities, sidestep, shifty, and cutter. Like, those are 3 of the better abilities for receivers in the game, in my opinion. And his quickness is completely uncapped. He's only a redshirt junior. There's 0% chance we get to keep him for his senior season, but he's phenomenal. We also have another really talented gadget receiver, Frederick Boykins, who we probably also won't be able to keep because he is a redshirt sophomore. He's draft eligible, so he's probably gone. We'll probably be able to keep Danny Poole. He's pretty good, 89 overall, pretty good athlete. Then we got some other guys down here. Chauncey Aitman is okay. Britton Burt is fast, but that's kind of it. And then Quinn Livings is also just kind of fast. He's a little bit more of a route runner than... All right, so we got some guys down yonder. We probably do need to look for that you know, big time receiver going forward. So forgot to talk about David Rich, 6'5", freshman quarterback, dual threat. I mean, we just keep finding these disgusting dual threats who just, commit to our school. Yeah, he has uncapped accuracy and power and elusiveness. So after we inevitably lose Rashard Ford in 2 seasons, because we'll have him for this year and then we'll have him for next season, he's probably going pro after his redshirt junior season. We do have fucking David Rich there as a good backup plan. So that's nice. At tight end, Dominic Bridges, former 5-star with Elite Dev. He will be our starting tight end. 89 speed, just a freak. Great catching, great route running, great everything. But you might notice the difference in overall of the 2 guys beneath him. Pure blocker is broken, guys. We have a 95 overall Sam Houtow and a 94 overall Larry Hawkinson. And they're both redshirt juniors. Yeah, pure blocker just it upgrades so fucking well. I mean, this guy only has star dev. He's not anything too crazy. It's just this blocking thing, just whatever their blocking stat is, this just ups their overall so much. It's like 2 or 3 per upgrade, and it's cheap. So it is super easy to get tight ends an extremely high overall if they're the blocking archetype. And like this guy, he's not even slow. Like 77 isn't the fastest, but 88 acceleration is phenomenal. He's got really great hands and uncapped route running. Like route runners can be really damn good. They just don't get really too many catching abilities. They should probably get like, I don't know, at least one. They should get, they don't even get a single one. They should at least get like sure hands or something. But yeah, we have 2 of those guys, and they're both redshirt juniors. But yeah, if you really need pro potential, it is very easy to get. Just find any blocking tight end who's highly rated, and you'll pretty easily be able to get them up to a ridiculous draftable overall. But we're going to go with our best receiving option at the position. We finally have a pretty respectable O-line. Deontay Wiley, starting left tackle, is 87 overall. He's great. Starting left guard, Niles Titus has been a 4-year starter for us. He starts his senior season as an 86. We did bring in Darren Hardage in the portal. He's okay. And he's an 85 overall. That's one of the better highly rated offensive linemen we've had in this entire series. But he just has normal dev and wasn't really able to get any abilities. So we're going with Niles Titus over him. At center, we have Pierre Radigan, who's quite solid. At right guard, we got Cortland Meeks, who's been a 4-year starter for us. He's up to an 88 overall. And then at right tackle, we have Stephen Grimes, who is an 83 overall. Now, I will go ahead and point out that for some godforsaken reason, Grimes is a 92 at left tackle and Whitted is a 91 at left tackle. I will never understand that, so I'm just not going to play them there. They also just don't have team player. Well, I guess Stephen Grimes does have team player. He could play at left tackle, and then we could move Wiley to right. We could actually do that. I think we will do that because team player matters a lot. Apparently, from what I've been told, if they don't have team player and you're playing them out of position, like even on the offensive line, their stats just go down by like 4 or 5 depending on their like tier of it if they don't have team player. But if they do have team player, then it's a little bit more manageable. And I think we're gonna at least give it a shot. If it ends up being like noticeably bad, we can switch things up. But yeah, I want to see how that plays. So let's see what happens here if we move Grimes over. I mean, it says he's a 92 overall, which is a lot higher than an 87, and also a lot higher than his 83 overall. So that's why I just don't really trust it. But we'll see what happens. And it also says Wiley is slightly better here as well. So I don't know. It's weird. But let's see what happens. At left end, we have Damian Roundtree stepping into a starting role. He's fast. He's our best speed rusher, just our best athlete off the edge in general. So he's going to play. We lost a ton of talent off the edge. We finally had a double-digit sack getter last season in Sean Ward. He graduated and went pro, so we no longer have him. Tevin Gatto has been on the team since his redshirt freshman season. We brought him in from Vandy, and he's been a rotational guy, but this is now finally his year to just hopefully be unleashed. He's kind of slow, but does have 99 power moves, really good finesse moves, really good run defender as well. So he's just a good player, and he will finally get a full-time opportunity to start. We don't have very much off the edge behind him. We do have one guy. Nope, these are linebackers. I was going to say we do have one guy down here, Tyler Volk, who's a little bit promising with star dev. He is kind of legitimately the only edge rusher we have that doesn't suck. Apparently, you can play tackles at edge. I kind of want to do that just to see what happens. Nothing. Jalen Childers starting D tackle is going to be good. Alani Roy, start average at freshman, is going to be a beast for us. And then Don McRae, true freshman, is going to play just because, I mean, might as well just play him because our depth is bad. And let's just see what the start of true freshman can do. Stand linebacker is Tevin Fargas. He's up to a 90. Great athlete. Tony Bender is going to start at Mike. Is he? No, I think we're going to go with Terry Strong. Tony Bender is a lot better of an athlete. Nick Karoma is the best athlete here. And he's only a slightly low overall. Let's go with Nick Karoma. And he also has a development trait, whereas these guys... Oh. I guess we could do that, but like... That's good. Let's just go with Nick Karoma. I don't really care. Britton Granger is going to be our starting Will. He's a phenomenal athlete. 85 speed, 94 acceleration. Honestly, if he could develop as an edge rusher, we might consider that at some point for him, because this player off the edge could be electric. Might end up having to upgrade him there. We'll see. At corner, Trent Gilden, former safety, brought in the portal a couple years ago. He's fine. Redmond, another former safety we had for a few seasons, is also just fine. But they are respectable overalls, which is the first time we've had respectable overalls at corner. Gabe Mix has developed really well for someone with normal dev, has great abilities, and is just solid. Schillinger is on the team. Apparently, Jalen Myers is going to play as a freshman. Sure, he's bad, but sure. We do have a couple of elite dev guys down here that will finally, actually, hopefully, give us legitimately good cornerback play. But we will have to wait for next year for that, because I don't want to waste a year of their development when they are such a low overall and bad in coverage. David Gales at free safety is just, I don't know, he's just killed by normal dev. That's his story. He's okay, but normal dev is a killer. And then we have this guy, Christian Lamb, a box specialist safety that we got out of the portal. He's a redshirt sophomore, and I did not know that box specialist safeties could actually be good, but he is. He has gold, aftershock, and hammer, which that's just fucking fun. He also has nearly uncapped potential. A little bit capped in terms of pass coverage, which I guess is fine because, you know, run support, but completely uncapped run support, completely uncapped quickness, and he's already fast. Uncapped power. His hit power is a 93. That's ridiculous. And his hands are kind of okay too. Like, Christian Lamb is easily the best non-hybrid safety I've ever seen. I haven't seen like too many good coverage specialists. I've seen a couple of like decent ones, but I think the hybrid guys are the best this year. But this is the first like legitimately superstar level box specialist I've seen. This guy's a freak. Needs wrap up and blow up, but I mean, he has these two things. And we can get platinum hammer. We're one upgrade away from being able to get him platinum aftershock. Like, that's just cool. That's just fucking cool. He's also 6'3", 213. So if we did manage to, like, if we ever really want to, because Conan Miles isn't really going to play this year, and he's been a monster for us. He's just always around the ball making plays. If we really want to, we could play fucking Christian Lamb at linebacker and just have fun. It won't really be good because he's not that good of a run defender, and he will just get bowled over by power backs. But like, how fun would it be to have a freak like that at power back? Kicker, punter are fine. Here's how we're setting up our specialist for those of you who care. Frederick Boykins in the slot. He's a 93 overall there. That's insane. Left end is going to be Roundtree. Right end is going to be Gatto. D tackle is going to be Childers. Linebacker is going to be Fargas and Strong. I'm okay with that. Strong's good. He's been starting here for a couple seasons. He's just a solid player. I'm okay with him being there. And I think we'll go ahead and swap Bender out with Karoma since Karoma's our starting Mike. I think that's all good. And then slot corner is Gilden. I'm actually just going to keep him there. Just, I don't know, he has good coverage and he's slow, so feels like the best spot for him. Childers is our rushing tackle and Matt Gillette is our gadget. Yeah, it should be a fun season. I'm very excited. We've been an incredible regular season team. Had a couple of hiccups here and there, but I think we'll be fine. In terms of our scheme and playbook, we are going to be in Bowling Green offense. I'm really enjoying it. It's fun. I like it. A lot of different formations, a lot of different variations to the offense. It's just good. And then defense has been 4-2-5 the entire series, so we'll just continue to roll with that. That's pretty much it for now. I guess we can go over our schedule. It's just a pretty respectable Pac-12 schedule. We start off on the road against Washington, then we are at Texas Tech and at Michigan State. We get a home rivalry game against Hawaii. That's fun. We get a home matchup against Washington State and a home matchup against against San Jose State. Excuse me, I'm Fresno State. Another rivalry game. So we get 2 rivalry game home games this year. That's pretty nifty. Colorado State, then at Texas State versus Illinois, who has been a playoff team multiple times in this dynasty file. Oregon State to round out our home games, and then we get a road matchup against rival San Diego State, and end the season off against Stanford. Should be a good season. I think we'll be all right. A lot of good teams on it, though. A lot of like tough out of conference opponents for once. Recruiting board looks like this. Going after a couple more, a few more 5 stars. We really just want to start nailing down the best class every year. I think we could probably get to that point. And we're also far past the point of needing 3 stars, but yeah, I think we have a pretty decent chance of landing an amazing class and being an amazing team. It's just about getting the job done on the field, and we are ready to do that as we hop into our week 1 matchup against Washington. Like the damn video, I did that all in one take. All right, so Washington is going to be a ridiculous overall. They are just extremely talented. They're a team that has given us a lot of close games in the past. I mean, obviously, our overall is just absurd, but Washington's going to be one of the better teams we play all year. And this is the first time we're playing them at their stadium. We played them at home once in the regular season, and we played them in the college football playoffs at our stadium as well. And then we played them, forget where else we played them. I think for some reason we played them at home again, because they moved in the first season. It's about when they moved in to the conference. I don't know. Regardless, we got them this week. That dog was adorable, even in the video game. Shout out to dogs. I have, I think, 4 of them in my room currently. They all just sleeping, doing dog things. But it looks like our offense is moving. I'm so excited to see how this offense plays. Playmakers all over the damn field. I love Cordell Mallory, but Rashard Ford has a higher ceiling. I'm just excited to see this team play. Let's see what we can do. We're going to step up with Ford, and he'll get a few. He'll get 7 yards there. Not bad for Rashard Ford. And now Dion Calico in the backfield. He may be the player I'm most excited for. Elusive Bruiser is such an insane archetype. I just want him to be an incredible player. He did get a little bit banged up there, so we might see quite a bit of Jawan Coffey, who's a phenomenal player in his own right, but Dion Calico has 99 like overall potential. He's completely uncapped with Elite Dev, by the way, in case you were unaware. Coffey apparently had a 57-yard run in this game because we just lost like 2 or 3. So that's cool. You're welcome for that, by the way. Yeah. Oh! Okay, that was caught by Bridges. I thought that was going to be incomplete. But Dominic Bridges able to hold on there for the first. Altau in the game at tight end. He's going to be open. I mean, we have so many good tight ends. It's unbelievable. And Altau being a 95 overall and every bit as good of an athlete. Well, not every bit as he's not as just fast in terms of raw speed as Bridges, but everything else he's just as good and probably better than Dominic Bridges. But yeah, Sam Altau touchdown. He's unbelievable. 95 overall tight end. That is our tight end 2. Because I just want to play the 5-star. If I didn't have a 5-star, then obviously. Ford sack. Tried to get the ball out to Bridges. Oh, on the broken play. We'll just let the CBU kick the field goal if they want to. We get the ball right back with an interception. Hell yeah, dude. Keep showing me interceptions. Let's fucking do it, boys. Bridges is uncovered. Just drift that up the seam. Linebacker rolls over and makes the play. I mean, that's just great range for a linebacker, dude. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. They got linebackers making plays like that, then shit. Good for them. Our center did not decide to block, and Jawan Coffey injured when Calico is already banged up. Well, that's not good. That's really not good. We're down to Jalen Uche, who's like a 72 overall. That's super fun. There's Matt Gillette. He will find the end zone touchdown. Gillette. Let's go. We're up 17-0, but the problem is we don't have running backs. Like, at all. Maybe Calico's in the game. He is. Dion Calico back in. Look at the ball here and finds the hole. It's the first down. Okay, Dion Calico, great run. Love that. 4 for 21 is what he's sitting at right now. He'll stay in the game. And punch it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dion Calico. The first of hopefully many this season. He had a few last year. Washington going to be going for it on a 4th and 1 down inside their own, or I guess our red zone. What is our D tackle doing there? What is bro doing? Kevin Fargus, big TFL. It's just the first half still. I'm not sure what the fuck 73 was doing. He got sent. Yeah, he just straight up got put on his ass for doing that too. If you noticed, but yeah, that's one of the most insane things I think I've seen in this game. Bro was just literally standing there menacingly. Post to Poole, drops it. Danny Poole stinks, man. Danny Poole really stinks. Boykins, good route. Can't get it to him. Guess the pressure was too much on Ford. 3rd and 10 now after a couple of incompletions. Do we have that to Bridges? We do. Caught. Dominic Bridges. Cut that back with Calico. Try to hurdle, because trucking in this game is not possible. At least I don't know how to do it. I should probably look that up, because it's different than just holding fucking the stick forward like it used to be in every other EA football game ever. They changed it for some reason. That probably should have been picked off. Thankfully it wasn't. Coffee back in the game. I don't know if I want to give him a carry with him being beat up, so we just won't. Oh, I thought they were going to continue to cover the tight end. They did not. They would have given us a completion to Dominic Bridges. I see, I see, I see. We'll go to Bridges again. Gonna call that incomplete. Hold on to the ball. Hit you in the hands, brother. It hit you in the hands. 27-10, though. Now into the 3rd quarter, we're still on offense. Okay. We might just have an elite offense, boys. And our defense is playing well, too. Follow 67. The blocks didn't really shape up too well there, unfortunately. Let's try a speed option, see what happens. Coffee the back. We'll pitch it to Coffee, and he will find his way into the end zone. Jawan Coffee with the touchdown. We're playing great football today. We're playing some great football. It's 34-10. We're kind of putting a beat down on UW. They must just have really bad playbooks, because they never play well against us, but they always are in and around the CFP discussions, and of course the Pac-12 championship discussions as we throw a pick. Usually that corner route to the tight end is always open on that play, but Washington has figured out how to cover that at least. So how dare they take away our broken route with our broken player? How dare they? And that ball just gonna float in right over the head of Terry Strong. Touchdown, Huskies. It is dog-eat-dog world out here. After all, they're going to try to keep it close. Uche the back. He will not be getting a carry. I can promise you that. There we go. I think I got it. No, I don't. Okay. I switched to the... whatever. I was trying to just streak our B receiver there because he was uncovered in the slot. I guess that's a stadium pulse thing, because that was really annoying. That's open. Boykins, first down. Why are all of our backups in? Both of our backup tight ends are in. Uche's in, running back. And Jalen Uche, of all people, will get a touchdown. I did not have that on our bucket list or our bingo card for this game, that all 3 of our running backs would have touchdowns in this one. I really don't like that we had a touchdown with all 3 of our running backs, though, because I need our good running backs. Why is Uche in, bro? That's terrifying. Trying to throw it up for Bridges. Spoiler, we're just going to do that a lot this season. I can't really help myself. 89 speed, elite dev tight end. I want to throw it to him every single play. You just got these things that you just want to do. And that's just the thing I want to do, is to throw him the ball every single play. I can't help myself. When I have sick players, I want them to be sick. Washington going to get a couple of first downs. Because God forbid we play defense on 4th. That'd be crazy. We're going to pass commit here. Surely they're throwing on 4th and 7. They did. 2 guys there. Double coverage is going to be picked off by Gabe Mix. Let's go. He's got the sideline. Is he going to be fast enough? And the O-lineman basically just got in the way of the skill position players there to give us a pick 6 for Gabe Mix. What a player. He has probably been our best corner statistically in this series, aside from Elsley and Hamilton in year 1. But we do come in to Olympia or wherever the fuck ever in Washington and win by 21. Also, shout out to the person in my comments that told me Oregon State is in Corvallis. Appreciate you, homie. These are things like that real college football fans know. I'm still a noob to college football. I'm more of an NFL guy in real life, but college football games are infinitely better than the Madden games in recent years. So yeah, that's why we're here. Also, Madden isn't out yet this year, but you get what I'm saying. Like, college football is just, the video games are a different level. Anyway, Rashard Ford goes for 229 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks in his first start. Rushing, Coffee goes for 83 yards and a touchdown, 52 yards and a touchdown for Calico, 20 yards and a touchdown for Uche. I mean, I don't mind the rotation. I want more and a lot of Dion Calico. Receiving, Bridges goes 5 for 60, 4 for 32 and a touchdown for Sam Howtow, 3 for 57 for Frederick Boykins, 3 for 41 and a touchdown for Matt Gillette, 2 for 32 for Danny Poole, and Coffee had a couple of catches. 3 drops for Bridges. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. If you're gonna be dropping shit like that, I cannot justify playing you over 294 overall tight ends. I just can't justify that. QTFL's sacks for Roundtree, who's hurt, and Alani Roy, and 2 interceptions for Mix, of course, the pick 6, and Trent Gilden also getting himself 1 out of the slot. I think Gilden in the slot could be amazing, so hopefully he is. And hopefully Roundtree, not a long-term injury, because he is our only good speed rusher. He's our only good, one of our 2 good edge rushers on the team. We really can't afford a long-term injury, and he's out for 3 weeks. So there goes one of our 2 good pass rushers for a quarter of the season. That's a lot of fun. Also, I went ahead and jacked up the coach level progression just because I want to get some stuff unlocked. In case you're wondering why that's going to go up a lot here. I only got 100 XP for the win, so never mind. That's what fastest looks like, apparently. And I think I might have done only faster, but still, how the hell did we only get 100 XP for that one? We're into multiple top 5s already. Multiple top 5s. Couple top 8s as well. That's pretty cool. I think recruiting this season is going to be amazing. Mix is your Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week. Congratulations. And let's get ready to face Texas Tech. All right, how is this week gonna look for us? Top 5 on a 5-star safety and looking pretty good on a corner as well. I love a good top 5. Big fan of a nice top 5. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Got Michigan State on the road this week. We start off with 3 straight road games. Might I not remember that, but then we can find out this guy's hard sell. He likes championship contender. Would like to get him on campus. We're kind of setting up a not so good visit week 4. I don't really have any complimentaries going, but we have a lot of good players that are going to be there. And it looks like there's only going to be a couple of options that it could be. I think it was like, where was it? What is it? I think it might just be Hometown Hero. Oh yeah, it's usually Hometown Hero. That's one that it is quite a bit. So we'll just assume that was it, and we'll go ahead and get him in this rivalry game. Might as well. Yeah, we're not really getting complimentary visits. We already have an O lineman and a edge rusher, and I guess we could get Vi Knight in, but we do need to get a few more hours to get him here. So I'll get this figured out, and then we'll set up a nice recruiting week. We got Michigan State week 3. Another very respectable overall team. All right. So these respectable overall teams, man. These respectable overall teams. Give me the bums. Actually, don't give me the bums. I like playing tough games. That's Sparty. I don't know his name. Yeah, I don't believe the guy in the suit can do. If the actual person in that mascot suit can do a one-handed push-up in the suit, then why the fuck is he not on the football team? I don't believe that they can actually do a one-handed push-up. I believe you can probably do a push-up in it, but a one-handed push-up is already extremely difficult. I can't do one. I can barely do a real push-up. I've never been able to do push-ups well. I can't do a pull-up. But, yeah, one-handed push-up in a mascot suit, not possible. I refuse to believe. Refuse to believe that's something an actual human being can do. Good tackle by our linebacker there. Peroma in the game. See what he can do. Not sure where Fargus is, but that's okay. Throw gonna be led out of bounds and brings up a 3rd and 11. I like when they voluntarily lose yards. I'm a big fan of that. They should do that more often. Just lose yards for me. That works as a fumble. Recover it, please. No, okay. Stephon Ryder, though. DT getting in there, making a play up the middle. Would have been really nice if we could have recovered that, but can't really expect too much out of this defensive line. It's not exactly the strength of our team, as I should have really made sure not to run into that kicker. Thankfully, we didn't, but it looked like we wanted to. Really looked like we wanted to. 39, they really want us to run a screen. So I guess we will. So we can actually get this to work to Bridges this time. He, like, gets turned around the wrong way. Like, the pass just keeps leading him with bad momentum. I don't know. Maybe that play just is not going to work in this playbook or something. I ran that play a lot in Arkansas State Dynasty, and it was fine, but to really good most of the time, too. Well, that's on me. That's just on me. Got beat by the wheel route. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Probably not let that happen, actually. Good tackle. Trent Gilden coming down, making a play, the former safety. So he knows a thing or two about run defense. Shows it off there with an excellent play. We'll get to the quarterback. Let's go. Big number 73. Not sure who that is, but nice play. That's the guy who was like standing up sideways week 1. To be a Lonnie Roy. Oh no, our best D lineman's an idiot. He's also a beast. He's also just a monster. I'm pretty sure that was him again. But why was my safety in man coverage on someone on the complete opposite side of the formation? I hate that shit. Like, why are you lining up there if you're in man coverage? Like, get where you're supposed to be, dog. That was 3rd down. Yes. What things I do like here, so far this season, is that our defense is actually not playing horribly. At least not right now. Well, That was an all-out blitz that they just found the empty field, clearly. Our quarterback is 4 of 5 passing the ball. Theirs is 13 of 17. That tells me we probably need to get the fuck off of the field on defense. Oh, I was in pursuit. I never switched. I didn't. Okay, whatever. That's my bad, I guess. We just don't feel like we're able to move the ball right now. We'll step up with Ford. Try to slide. We'll take the first down, though. Into the red zone now. Well, I'm already getting the hunch that we should probably get out of Florida Playbook, but Boykins gets injured on the most routine play of all time. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm not really loving our performance today. And this playbook, there we go. Dion Calico. I'm loving that. Love that a lot. Dion Calico, hell of a play. Touchdown, even. The best play, you could say. Our defense was playing well for a lot of that, it looks like, but no, they're not. Put Miles in at linebacker. He looks tiny. Where are my actual linebackers? Strained hip for Fargus. He'll be out for a quarter. Boykins will be out for a quarter. Okay. They'll be back in the second half. All right, there we go. There's Karoma. And Strong. Good coverage. Quarterback rolls out, throws it away. Okay. Running back motioning out wide. Interesting. They'll check it down to him. And that'll force a fourth down attempt, and they will kick a field goal. We'll get a little bit of time on the clock to take a couple shots at the end zone, so see what we can do with that. What's probably going to happen here, actually, is we are going to not even get a moment because the CPU is just going to run the clock out instead of trying to score. That's exactly what happened. So how do you want to, you know, take a shot at the end zone there? What would the harm be? I guess maybe an interception? Just don't throw an interception. Bad throw, dropped. That's just a bad read. I gotta be better. Gotta be better. Go with a slant, nearly picked off. Jesus. Can our offense do anything today? I think the answer is likely no. They just have not been able to get anything going. But it sure would be nice if they could get something going. Last play of the third quarter. Curl's open and 11 just... Okay. Touchdown Michigan State, I guess. Our defense needs more help. Okay, I guess we are just losing this one. Understood. We did not come to play today. Down 20-10. It's not over if we can get a turnover here, but the odds of that are extremely low. I mean, all right. Third and 1. Let's run the ball. Yeah, that's a great idea. Down by 17. It is a great idea. Down 17. Calico gets a big gain. If he had real speed, that's a touchdown. But unfortunately, as soon as you press sprints with a running back, the game just decides, oh, actually, no, you're not fast anymore. Go fuck yourself. Keep it with Ford. Wanted to cut that back like to the right a little bit, like through the line, but clearly the game did not see that as an option. So the slants. Boykin's injured again. Maybe stop getting injured, dude. We're not totally out of it if we can score quick. I mean, it is a 3-possession game, so we are probably just out of it. But I'd still like to try to get back in it, of course. Try to throw to Bridges. It's tipped up and intercepted. Okay, well. Why wouldn't it be? How about a safety here in Sim? That'd be electric. Nope. And we do get the ball back. Yeah, let's just run the ball down 17. Yeah, we're definitely getting out of this dog shit playbook. This shit sucks. Taco once again deciding to take time off. That's why play action is terrible. Play doesn't have time to develop before you're just fucking sacked. Good routes. There's a touchdown, and that was Danny Poole actually catching the football. All right, maybe he learned a thing or two from Britton Burt. Still technically have a chance. Just gotta score quick. Just gotta score quick. Snap the ball anytime today, please. I did not know the play call. I was waiting for them to run across the field the other way. Okay, that was the play. All right. I just thought it was going the other way for some reason. Am I losing it? Probably. Bridge is open. Well, I'm trying to go fucking no huddle, but that's clearly just not possible. What is that throw? Why is it so inaccurate? Holy shit. Richard, reel it in, bud. End zone shot intercepted. Okay. I'll just call a timeout here. The game's over. Get me out of here. Get me the H out of here. Whichever H word you want it to be. I'm personally a big fan of Heckendorf. That was an ass whooping. We don't need to see Richard Ford's stats. We don't need to put him through that kind of embarrassment. Let's get the hell out of this fucking playbook, though. Let me tell you. I mean, it looked good for like a little bit of our first game in it, and then this game, well, yeah, no. Florida playbook is not it, Chief. You want to see us not be ranked, by the way? Watch this. We're not going to be ranked after one loss. 3 straight college football playoff game appearances, by the way. I know we are ranked. We're 21. All right. I can live with that. New week, new playbook. This time we're trying out Coastal Carolina. I'm just going through the gambit of every video. I see like, oh, try this one, try that one, try this one, try that one. I don't know, just throwing shit at the wall until something sticks, you know? But we're taking on Hawaii this week. Quite a few players on campus for this one. And it should be good. I don't know. We'll see if the playbook ends up being good. But it is also our first home game of the year, which is fun. And let's oh, we forgot to do the whiteout again. Okay. Offense. Let's do it, boys. Let's do it. I just predicted that we'd be on offense. That's hilarious. But I don't know. This playbook thing is it's a damn journey to find one that isn't awful, you know? Speaking of awful, that play. Let's never do that again. That was terrible. That'll be open. Matt Gillette down to the 3-yard line. Calico with the back. He will get the carry here. This play was pretty good last year. Let's leave it in last year. Had a lot of success with that one. Clearly not meant to be there. And never mind. Let's just, when in doubt, just go with good old inside zone. When in doubt, just inside zone it out. Touchdown, Dion Calico. Probably got at least like 1 or 2 more seasons after this one, you think I'll remember to do the whiteout for our home opener next year? We're probably going to play out the careers of Ford, Calico, and Bridges. At least play out their careers. Maybe a year after that, depending. I don't know. I want to keep these under 10 seasons with the team. Like 7-8 feels like the perfect number. Obviously, we still need to win a national championship too. Like at some point, you know, that's just RNG. Like, as well as getting good draw in the playoffs, and also like getting your team to not suck in the game itself in the playoffs. You have to balance, actually winning the playoff games, which are just different than regular season games, harder than regular season games, which is all but proven in my mind that they just turn up the fucking whatever slider, the difficulty slider for playoff games, which is fine. You have to balance that with the fact that every year you're just going to be bringing in the best recruiting class in the nation, and the team is just like, it is rebuilt. There is no more rebuild. It's just, trying to win a fucking football game in January is the only thing you're playing for, which, I mean, that's all you're really playing for anyway, is to win games in January. But hey, like it's an entire, like, what, 3-hour video, 3-4 hour video for one game to, probably not go well. So that's just, my thoughts at, why I don't prolong these, or why I didn't play another season with Arkansas State, because I didn't want to. It's just like, once you have a 99 overall team for so many years, it's just like, what more can I actually provide other than getting to the playoffs and hopefully winning a game that year, Probably turn it into like a rebuild video, just like, play a couple more seasons out in the future. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of that. Like, should I just guarantee the national championship win, even if we have to like sim a couple seasons ahead, or like a couple seasons after while we get done playing, or should I just like leave it and whatever happens happens? Touchdown Jawan Coffee, by the way. 4th down attempts. We're up 14-0 against Hawaii. Also, we really need this to be a blowout win. We don't want a close game here with players on campus. And that'll be some damn fine pass rush as Britton Gardner gets to the Hawaii QB. Let's go. We like that. I'm noticing a distinct lack of tight ends in this playbook, which I don't like. Throw it away. Slant didn't win. Slant doesn't win. There's not a whole lot we can do there. Like, stick is like 97% of the play calls I get in this game, so all right. Good play by the B line. They want us to punt. I guess we're punting because we're on like our own 20. So probably a good idea. We're into the second half. Still 14-0. Why did they give us inside zone on 3rd and 9? I don't know, but we're doing it anyway. Good play call. 10 for 24. Something tells me Hawaii's pass or run defense isn't that good. Get it out to Coffee. He'll get a couple extra yards out of it. And running back did a really good job of not committing to anything. And I'd rather not have my quarterback take the hit if I can prevent it. Jesus. Yeah, let's run the ball on 3rd and 16. All right, so Coastal Carolina's out. What is that? Why even prevent the touchdown? Why even bother? We did manage to not let them score there. That's crazy. I didn't play it because I just assumed they were going to score. They didn't. Oh, this team sucks. So does ours, though. Okay. Plot armor ass throw. Hey, we got an interception. Hell yeah. I guess we're running the ball. I guess we're running ball. Yeah, that's going so well today. 15 for 33. Let's try it again, though, on 2nd and 10. That's a great fucking idea. I don't know what this is, but this looks awful. I've seen worse. Third and 4. This is going to be a run spot, I think. Give it to Calico. I mean, that's just an excellent play by our offensive line. I mean, just a round of applause for that. What an effort. All 5 guys up front just working together to do absolutely nothing, and that's going to be short of the first down. And we get another interception. At least our defense is good. As goddamn is our offense not right now. It's the playbook this game. Maybe we should just go back to Bowling Green. Even if it means our quarterback having horrible stats and they don't look sexy. We're up 21-0. I would very much prefer not to give up a score to this team so we can keep our blowout win. I'd also really like maybe just another interception or a sack, even better. That was dangerous. It was broken up, though, incomplete. And 3rd and 6. Okay. Someone went deep, maybe. I don't know. Gillette do something. That's open. Dom Bridges first down. I know the playbook that is the correct call to use. I just don't want to do it because I did it in Arkansas State. But you know what? If I'm doing shit like that, then does it really matter what playbook I'm in if I'm just going to be throwing interceptions every other play? I don't want to play a fucking another 4th down, dude. If they get it, they get it. I don't care. We got the ball back. Okay. I don't know what the hell is going on in this game, truly. Okay. Is anyone on our team trying today? Is anyone on our team trying? Ford, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Pitch it to not the running back. Okay. I want to jump out of a window. Good pressure. Please get to him. Finally. Good job, I guess. 3rd and 9. See how dumb this play ends up being. Ford. First down. And that'll be your ball game. 21-0. Yay. That's... Yeah, that's a win. It's a win. Yep, Calico, fantastic game. 39 yards on 21 carries. What a fucking performance, dude. Less than 2 yards a carry. I don't want to subject you guys to those stats because... Wow. We're going to pretend that game never happened. We got the win because our defense balled the fuck out. You know what? Hold on. Can we look at team schedule? We should see our defense because they balled the fuck out there. Give them their props, at least. Yeah. Stack for Gatto, Roy, and Mix with half. Interceptions for Christian Lamb and Ryan Schillinger, who is playing a lot. So, you know what? Good for Ryan Schillinger. If he's going to be out there getting interceptions, who am I to argue with him getting playing time? But, yeah, let's just wipe that one from our memory and move on. First commit of the cycle already in week 4 is going to be left tackle Russell Muamba from San Jose. Let's go. We also managed to get Vi Knight, a 4-star tight end from Chandler, Arizona. We also managed to get 4-star edge rusher Harvey Landry from Mountain View, California. Well, that could not have gone much better. We didn't get the 5-star safety, but he is into his top 3, and it should only be a matter of time for him. What a damn week that was. Our team was awful, but our recruiting went great. So we'll take that. That's probably the better outcome anyway. I care more about the recruits than the fucking win-loss record. I wish I was kidding. All right, week 5 going into this matchup against Washington State. This is another team who's played us pretty close throughout the series, so got to be careful here. Got to lock in. Make sure we don't play bad football today, because we've been playing a lot of bad football. The stats are not pretty. I had to look at them. They're really not pretty. We do also have visits this week. I think this is a huge offensive visit week. I think we have a 5-star quarterback, a receiver, a tackle, and a guard. I think we just went crazy with the offense this week. So that's what this week is. Very important. So we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully well, because I like getting good recruits. Good recruits is the best part of this series. I did see the injury there. Did not see who it was to. Knowing my luck, probably our best player. Whoever you think that is probably who it was. It's not Danny Poole, and he probably should have just gone to like the pylon there, but we did manage to get into the end zone. I was like, let me just go for the straight line shot because it's closer if I just walk straight, and they didn't really let me do that. But we still get the first down either way, so it's okay. Also, we're doing the broken thing. We're in Ohio State playbook because it's overpowered and it's good and it performs well in simulation, most importantly. So yeah, that's the playbook. It's the best one in the game in my opinion, aside from veer and shoot, which I just can't play in. So that matters for me when we're not in sim. Because veer and shoot is just, I mean, those always perform well in sim, but the wide splits are impossible. Actually, I can read the field. Coffee first down. But veer and shoot is like the answer for like performs best in sim playbooks. So if you're looking for that, there you go. Let's take off with Richard Ford. First, no, not a first down. I was going to call it 2nd and inches. Okay. Coming up short, just like me in high school and at the bars with the ladies or something. I don't know. I don't go to bars. I've never been in a bar in my life. That's actually true. I actually get a lot more Richard Ford running in this playbook too, which is fun. He has 91 speed. He's, I think, faster than... He's definitely faster than Coffee. Coffee has like 83 speed. He might be faster than Calico too. And the only person on the offense he's not faster than is Boykins and Gillette. I think everyone else on the offense he's faster than. I think he might even be faster than Bert. Maybe not Bert. Coffee's gonna get the carry down to the 1-yard line. Where the fuck is Dion Calico? God, man. I like Jawan Coffee. I'd be really happy with Jawan Coffee if he was my RB1 if I didn't have someone better. Like, we do have a better running back. I want the better running back to get a bulk of my carries. I know that's a crazy thought, but like, he's just never in the game. Let's give it to him. All right. If you say so, Gabe. Maybe run your routes in front of the linebacker. Just a thought. Why even throw it though? Like, why even throw it? Just don't throw it. Okay, there's Dion Calico. I mean, what the fuck are we supposed to do with that? What are we supposed to do with that? I guess kick a 60-yard field goal attempt? Is the option there? Because that was just too easy for the fucking pressure to get in. Just don't throw the ball. Just don't throw the ball, you fucking stupid bitch. Like, run a good route. That would also help. Maybe run a good route. God, man. Is that open? Bridges touchdown. Thank you. Holy shit. Stop playing like ass, please. Do something good. Do something smart. Can we get that to Aitman? Yes, we can. Aitman with the catch. He definitely has a first name. Probably a great one. Probably a really strong, really solid, respectable first name. Could not, for the life of you, could not for $1 million tell you what it is. And I'm not going to be able to tell you what it is because it doesn't give me a replay. Oh. Chauncey Aitman. Could have given me 1,000,000 guesses. Pull first down. Category is first names. Your hint. NBA Finals MVPs. That's literally the only other Chauncey I can think of is Chauncey Billups. I'm sure there's a million other examples, but it's the only other one I can think of. Like, I would never get to that if I had to figure that guy's name out. Well, Calico's having a great game, except for when I hand him the ball. He stays in the game. I would love a Dion Calico touchdown. That would make me so happy. Aitman moves in to block a little bit differently, and would you look at that? Nowhere to go. Lovely. We'll take the field goal, though, go up by 21, and we're back on offense. Fantastic. Our defense is showing up today. I mean, our offense is playing well. It's just we're fucking launching picks because I suck at the game. Bridges, I did not tell him to possession catch that, but we'll take the yards, I guess. Guess he was a little bit worried about the safety coming over the top and just killing him or something, which I guess is valid. I'm giving the ball to Calico here. Massive 2 yards. He had 10 for 110 before I started actually giving him the ball. Good block by the running back. Forward rushing touchdown. Okay, Jawan Coffee, I see you. That was a great play. That might be the best blocking I've received in this entire game. Like, every game I've played. That might be the best blocking. Actually stepped up, saw the, you know, the D-tackle beat whoever the hell it was, or left guard or whoever, and actually stepped up and blocked where he was supposed to. And that's great coverage, and that's a sack. We'd love to see it. I didn't see who got it because I was actually paying attention to the guy I was covering. Pass to Bridges complete, and number 10 did not see the ball, so that's a touchdown. I was just expecting to get tackled, so I didn't have my hands ready to run. That'll be complete. Let's look over at my other monitor for a second, and never mind, it was a touchdown. All right. Step up again with Ford. He's got electric speed. Rashard Ford, his second rushing touchdown. Listen, if we can do that, then I will be more than content with, you know, everything. Oh, it's 52-3 all of a sudden. What the fuck? Where the hell did that come from? Why is Ford still in the game? These are the questions we ask ourselves. I could have sworn that was going to be hit. Cortland Meeks injured on the play. He gets injured a lot. He gets injured a whole lot. But we do win 52-3. We scored 21 fourth quarter points. That explains a lot. Rashard Ford with his probably best game of the season, 280 yards and 5 touchdowns. 2 of them are going to be rushing. At least 2 of them are going to be rushing. Yeah, 3 passing touchdowns, 281 yards, 2 interceptions. We got to get rid of the interceptions. Just got to get rid of them. Coffee was really good, 15 for 86 and 2 touchdowns. Calico, 13 for 114, did not find the end zone. Rashard Ford did, though, twice with 72 yards. Uche had a few. I mean, if we're getting this kind of split, I'm totally happy. Totally happy. I just want more of the plays that I'm involved with to be Dion Calico. Bridges, 5 for 64 and 2 touchdowns. Aitman, 4 for 94, 3 for 23 and a touchdown for Danny Poole. Gillette with a good game. Howtow with a good game. Burt with a couple catches, Coffee with the catch. You can see why Ohio State Playbook is broken. You're just getting so many players involved. Yeah, Ohio State Playbook is just the answer to all of your problems. Maybe not your interception problems, but you probably don't have the same issue I do. Roundtree returns to the lineup, gets 3 big TFLs and 1.5 sacks. You also get half from Gatto, Roy, and McCray. And we get interceptions from Trent Gilden and Tevin Fargas. Gilden is quietly having a monster year in the slot, so I think it was a very good decision to put him there. He's got really good, he's a phenomenal coverage player. He just has 88 speed that's been completely capped out for his entire career. So, I mean, shit, the fact that he's just playing or balling out of his mind in the fucking slot, then hell yeah, that's like a perfect spot for an 88 speed corner. We don't get any commits off of that, but we do get into the #1 spot on Alani Capers. Did we not have visits? I could have sworn we did. Maybe I set them all up for this game against Senho or against Fresno State. That may be what I did. That's probably what I did. Guess we can check. Yeah, okay, it's week 6. So yeah, we have Clay Rubin on campus, because we can just go ahead and talk about it. We will also be having David Spann on campus. That's going to be a really weird recruitment. And we will have Nicholas Lehman on campus. We're trying to sway him to get aspirational goals to be his main thing. Didn't exactly work. Did also find this guy, and I think we have a guard too. That they're 50 on Vince Tunyon here. And then yeah, we have not Cameron Wentz on campus. Is it the center? It is the center, Elijah Barmore on campus. So that's our week 6 setup. I'm gonna go ahead, figure out the rest of this recruiting stuff, and we will probably lose, because that's just how things go. All right, San Jose State with basically an entire offensive recruiting class on campus. A tackle, a center, a receiver, and a quarterback all visiting this week. And they look like a really low overall, so that helps the matter. This is, of course, a rivalry game. I forgot to do fun jerseys for this one. We really need to rock some fun jerseys. I have not done that yet this season. I apologize. Damn it. It's really annoying. Jerseys are like a third of the fun of this game mode. Okay, that's maybe a bit of an exaggeration, but jerseys are a big part of the experience. Uniforms, whatever. Some people will probably get mad about the difference there, but like the jersey's part of the uniform. Shut your ass up. Alright, well. Just get my quarterback fucking murdered. Good play. Excellent play. That's open. 8-man touchdown. I do believe Boykins is injured, so that's why we're seeing a lot more of Chauncey 8-man. Let me go ahead and confirm or deny that. Yeah, strained tricep. That's Burt out for the game, and then yeah, dislocated hip for Boykins. That hits home because my mom recently had a hip issue. That's why I was a little bit down in the dumps in last video. Happened like the day after, but she's all good. What a hit, by the way, by Tevin Fargas. Yeah, hip injury for that guy. That injury happens a lot in this game. Is it like the stand-in for concussion this year? Previous season's been bruised sternum, has been the stand-in for that. Bridges, good route. Stays on his feet, breaks a tackle. All right. Also, shout out to the number 58 rocking the double like half sleeves. Jersey number 2, looking like Brian Burns out there. I miss him every day. Panthers fan, by the way. Feels bad, man. Oh my God. Danny Poole waltzes into the end zone, touchdown. They just didn't even try to cover that. Give me more of that kind of defense, please. San Jose State actually going to score. So we finally get another moment halfway through the second quarter. That was a long time without a moment. I wanted to step up. Should have just taken the check down to the back, but I wanted to run with the QB. So I didn't do that. Really should have just been my first read and just taking what the defense gave me. Step up, find Calico out of the backfield. He will get 16 out of that. Okay. Okay, Dion. Really not a receiving back, but was there. And we'll see if he can pick up this 3rd and 1. Probably not, because it's a run play on the goal line. JK, we get the first down, but the end zone, you better not even fucking think about getting into the end zone there. Coffee gonna come in for the run. He'll probably get into the end zone because the game hates me and hates giving Dion Calico stats. And we'll take the fucking touchdown, obviously. But it's not the player I wanted to get it, man. I wanted my elite dev player to get it, so he get more experience and be better. Oh, we are in the red zone. I was not expecting that. I did not read the moments. Reading top 5 least favorite activities. Coffee, another rushing touchdown. Beautiful. Whole lot of nothing happening in this game. Whole lot of nothing. All right, can we please just like win deep? I want to take a shot deep. Come on. Come on, Gillette. Go get it. He does. Matt Gillette comes down with it. Oh my goodness. Matt Gillette says, hold this. Yeah. I don't got nothing. I'm not really good at shit talk. But, wow. I can hardly believe it. Matt Gillette. What a catch. Hell yeah, dog. We're up 35-7. Got more offense on the way. Coffee in at running back. Keep it with Ford. No gain. Obviously. Why would there be a gain? That'd be crazy for us to not lose yards. Nope. Nothing there. Do we have that? It's going to be Poole. It's a 7. See, now these are the numbers I'm wanting Richard Ford to put up. 320 yards? Hell yeah. These are the kind of numbers we're looking for. That's why this playbook is broken. Matt Gillette was lined up on the right side and comes across the formation on the little motion drag and gets a touchdown. Absolutely phenomenal. Beautiful stuff there. Big lead in the 4th. An interception here would be sick. We'll take a sack, though. We'll take a sack. Another 4th down attempt. Can we stop another one? Oh, I almost ended that QB score. I mean, he took the hit, but it would have been a lot cooler if the ball didn't get out. Would have been way cooler if the ball didn't get out, you know? Just give me the huge hit. Give me the highlight play. Man, I want the highlight. Coffee will not get the first down because, of course not. We're at 45-7 though, so I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Another 3rd down. Timed that pretty well. 8-man first down. And that should be your ball game. 45-7 is your final here in beautiful Fresno as we have taken home the trophy in the Battle of the Valley or whatever it's called. Game of Richard Ford's career. 366 yards, 4 touchdowns, and I don't think he threw an interception in this one. That was a trophy celebration that I skipped there. My bad. Yeah, no interceptions. Phenomenal game. Yep, Ohio State playbook is just the answer to all of life's problems. Danny Poole, by the way, in terms of catches with 7 and a touchdown. Almost 100 yards and a touchdown for 8-man. Over 100 and 2 touchdowns for Gillette. Calico did some stuff. Bridges did some stuff. Coffee had a catch. Yeah, this playbook's a little bit crazy. Deontay Willie continues to be our worst offensive lineman. Gatto with 3 TFLs and 1.5 sacks. Sack for Bobby Kelly. And half for Larry Roundtree. Interceptions for Kevin Redmond and Trenton Gilden. Gilden is, wow. He's on pace for a monster season. He's already having a monster season. But he might already have the most interceptions we've had in a season in this rebuild so far. I think the most we've had is 5. He might already have 5. He probably does. I'm not going to look because that involves effort. But regardless, monster season. Tim Vitale, 5-star safety from Danville, California, joins the class. So does 5-star quarterback Clay Rubin from Rosemount, Minnesota. We also get 4-star receiver David Spann from Mission Viejo, California, a local kid. And we are going to be in a number of top 5s and top 3s to round that out. I'm going to assume the top 3s are the other guys that were on visits. Yep, Barmore, top 3. Lehman, top 3. And then we get into a couple more top 5s and a top 8. We'll take that for sure. Easy win is easy. Trent Gilden, once again, your Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week. He is racking those up like it's nobody's business, and we are looking phenomenal. All right, San Jose State with basically an entire offensive recruiting class on campus. A tackle, a center, a receiver, and a quarterback all visiting this week. And they look like a really low overall, so that helps the matter. This is, of course, a rivalry game. I forgot to do fun jerseys for this one. We really need to rock some fun jerseys. I have not done that yet this season. I apologize. Damn it. It's really annoying. Jerseys are like a third of the fun of this game mode. Okay, that's maybe a bit of an exaggeration, but jerseys are a big part of the experience. Uniforms, whatever. Some people will probably get mad about the difference there, but like the jersey's part of the uniform. Shut your ass up. Alright, well. Just get my quarterback fucking murdered. Good play. Excellent play. That's open. Aitman, touchdown. I do believe Boykins is injured. So that's why we're seeing a lot more of Chauncey Aitman. Let me go ahead and confirm or deny that. Yeah, strained tricep. That's Bert out for the game. And then, yeah, dislocated hip for Boykins. That hits home because my mom recently had a hip issue. That's why I was a little bit down in the dumps in the last video. Happened like the day after, but she's all good. What a hit, by the way, by Tevin Fargas. Yeah, hip injury for that guy. That injury happens a lot in this game. Is it like the stand-in for concussion this year? Previous season's been bruised sternum has been the stand-in for that. Bridges, good route. Stays on his feet, breaks a tackle. All right. Also, shout out to the number 58 rocking the double like half sleeves. Jersey number 2, looking like Brian Burns out there. I miss him every day. Panthers fan, by the way. Feels bad, man. Oh my God. Danny Poole waltzes into the end zone, touchdown. They just didn't even try to cover that. Give me more of that kind of defense, please. San Jose State actually going to score. So we finally get another moment halfway through the second quarter. That was a long time without a moment. I wanted to step up. Should have just taken the check down to the back, but I wanted to run with the QB. So I didn't do that. Really should have just been my first read and just taken what the defense gave me. Step up, find Calico out of the backfield. He will get 16 out of that. Okay. Okay, Dion. Really not a receiving back, but was there. And we'll see if he can pick up this 3rd and 1. Probably not, because it's a run play on the goal line. JK, we get the first down, but the end zone, you better not even fucking think about getting into the end zone there. Coffee gonna come in for the run. He'll probably get into the end zone because the game hates me and hates giving Dion Calico stats. And we'll take the fucking touchdown, obviously. But it's not the play I wanted to get him, man. I wanted my elite dev player to get it, so he get more experience and be better. Oh, we are in the red zone. I was not expecting that. I did not read the moments. Reading top 5 least favorite activities. Coffee, another rushing touchdown. Beautiful. Whole lot of nothing happening in this game. Whole lot of nothing. All right, can we please just like win deep? I want to take a shot deep. Come on. Come on, Gillette. Go get it. He does. Matt Gillette comes down with it. Oh my goodness. Matt Gillette says, hold this. Yeah. I don't got nothing. I'm not really good at shit talk. But, wow. I can hardly believe it. Matt Gillette. What a catch. Hell yeah, dog. We're up 35-7. Got more offense on the way. Coffee in at running back. Keep it with Ford. No gain. Obviously. Why would there be a gain? That'd be crazy for us to not lose yards. Nope. Nothing there. Do we have that? It's gonna be Poole. Gets us 7. See, now these are the numbers I'm wanting Richard Ford to put up. 320 yards. Hell yeah. These are the kind of numbers we're looking for. That's why this playbook is broken. Matt Gillette was lined up on the right side and comes across the formation on the little motion drag and gets a touchdown. Absolutely phenomenal. Beautiful stuff there. Big lead in the 4th. An interception here would be sick. We'll take a sack, though. We'll take a sack. Another 4th down attempt. Can we stop another one? Oh, I almost ended that QB screen. I mean, he took the hit, but it would have been a lot cooler if the ball didn't get out. Would have been way cooler if the ball didn't get out, you know? Just give me the huge hit, give me the highlight play. Man, I want the highlight. Coffee will not get the first down, because of course not. We're at 45-7 though, so I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Another 3rd down. Timed that pretty well. 8-man first down. And that should be your ball game. 45-7 is your final here in beautiful Fresno as we have taken home the trophy in the Battle of the Valley, or whatever it's called. Game of Richard Ford's career. 366 yards, 4 touchdowns, and I don't think he threw an interception in this one. That was a trophy celebration that I skipped there. My bad. Yeah, no interceptions. Phenomenal game. Yep, Ohio State playbook is just the answer to all of life's problems. Danny Poole, by the way, in terms of catches, with 7 and a touchdown. Almost 100 yards and a touchdown for 8-man. Over 100 and 2 touchdowns for Gillette. Calico did some stuff. Bridges did some stuff. Coffee had a catch. Yeah, this playbook's a little bit crazy. Deontay Willie continues to be our worst offensive lineman. Gatto with 3 TFLs and 1.5 sacks. Sack for Bobby Kelly. And half for Larry Roundtree. Interceptions for Kevin Redmond and Trenton Gilden. Gilden is, wow. He's on pace for a monster season. He's already having a monster season. But he might already have the most interceptions we've had in a season in this rebuild so far. I think the most we've had is 5. He might already have 5. He probably does. I'm not going to look because that involves effort. But regardless, monster season. Tim Vitale, 5-star safety from Danville, California, joins the class. So does 5-star quarterback Clay Rubin from Rosemount, Minnesota. We also get 4-star receiver David Spann from Mission Viejo, California, a local kid. And we are going to be in a number of top 5s and top 3s to round that out. I'm going to assume the top 3s are the other guys that were on visits. Yep, Barmore, top 3. Lehman, top 3. And then we get into a couple more top 5s and a top 8. We'll take that for sure. Easy win is easy. Trent Gilden, once again, your Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week. He is racking those up like it's nobody's business, and we are looking phenomenal. Oakley Dokley, week 8 versus the good old Texas State Bobcats. This is a weird team. This is a really weird team. They went winless in their last 2 seasons, but they were okay the first year in the conference. Yeah, they just have not performed well, to say the least, since moving to the Pac-12. But they're one of the real life teams, so we brought them with us. And we're hoping they could turn it around a little bit, but we're hoping they turn it around any other week. So just, you know, don't play good this week. We'll give them their black uniforms, though, just so they can, I don't know, look good. This is their biggest game of the year. This is their Super Bowl. This is their national championship. I guess the top 15 team, the best team in the country. Back to back to back. College football playoff appearances, no big deal. So, makes sense that they would break out their best looking uniforms for this matchup. 3rd and 6 to start the day. Let's see what we got. We go to Dom Bridges over the middle on the drag. He will leap over this man and get a few extra yards. Big play by Dominic Bridges. I love hurdling. I love it so much. It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing. It's so fun. I will never love anything more than just jumping over another human being in this video game. It's so satisfying. We'll keep it with Ford. He'll get a couple yards. I do want to run more with Ford, especially with Calico out. I'm just remembering that. Should not have kept it there. Gonna somehow be recovered by our running back. All right, maybe we don't run the ball. Maybe we don't get Rashard Ford killed, because that would be pretty not good for the season, believe it or not. We'll go back to Dom Bridges. He holds onto the football, and he will be down at the 1-yard line. Dominic Bridges. Nice play. Jalen Uche the back on the 1. He'll get the carry. Also, I'd learn how to truck. You have to like flick the right stick. I finally learned that. It only took me like forever to figure that out. And watching someone else's video on it. Mostly that part. Get out to Danny Poole quick, because he was, you know, getting played off coverage there. Press the wrong button. I did not want to run the ball here. Believe it or not, I really don't want to give the ball to a 73 overall running back. Go with that. Just try to get one of our good players on the run. Get out to Gillette. The throw made him turn around. And we will, I guess, take a field goal after having 3 downs from the 1-yard line. Goal line offense in this game is so bad, especially when you don't have your best running back. Oh, they're veering to shoot. That's no fun. Wait, no. I don't want to blitz. Just regular man coverage, please. Quarterback rolling out, nearly intercepted. Nice play by whoever that was. It's a pretty good coverage. I'm liking what I'm seeing, boys. We'll go to the back. Coffee diving for the end zone touchdown. Jawan Coffee. They just completely forgot about the back. Left him open in the flat, and he will get an easy score. That's pretty nifty. That's pretty fun. I like it when they don't cover my players. And they're going to do it again. Bridges. He's going to get a block. Down the sideline, Dominic Bridges. Huge gain. Look at us. Actually running an effective offense for once. And not just tossing the ball into quadruple coverage and throwing interceptions all the time. This is what it's like. See, Matt Gillette can finally do something. He does. Touchdown. He's been a little bit disappointing. Might need to stick him in the slot. And just let Boykins be our outside receiver, because Gillette is just better in every facet of the game, so maybe just getting him more targets will be better. Just to get the passing offense going a little bit more, at least in downs we play. In Sim, he's been totally reasonable. But on field, I think it is probably just a game where you need to put your best receiver in the slot. Whoever that is. Well, I did not expect an edge rusher to drop back into coverage like that. But okay, whatever. You got me. (28-7). Why is it every time I go to take a drink, as soon as the game needs me to talk again, is exactly like when I'm, you know, pause, swallowing. And I have to, you know, struggle through the first couple of words. But I don't usually struggle through words. It's kind of one of my things. Words are hard. I hate them. I hate words. Gonna pull on the whipper out. And get a few. Excellent game from Richard Ford. I just, you know, kind of fucked it up by eating an interception. It's kind of my thing. Danny pull again, and he'll drag the defenders into the end zone. Okay, Danny. Okay, Danny Poole. I see you, dude. What a play. What a play. Look at Howtow here. We'll give him a shot. Howtow touchdown. I mean, Sam Howtow. He is a 95 overall. He is, in fact, a 95 overall. He's just a blocking tight end. But he's, like, good at other things, too. Which I'm almost as surprised as you about. He's a fucking superstar. And if Dominic Bridges did not exist, he would probably just be having an unbelievable season. Aitman holds on. I'm sorry, does he have 100 and... Is Chauncey Aitman playing that well today? Hold on. That's got to be his season stats. No way he's done that today. Because that's insane. It's open. It's going to be Bridges again. Touchdown. We're running it up here today. Our starter facilities, make sure they're not. No, I did not press depth chart. Let's get our backups in the game. There we go. Usually just like to do that twice just to make sure the backups are in, because sometimes it just keeps the starters in. Let's get our backups in. And Bachelia will not be able to get rid of the football. All right. All right, well. Pain. So much pain. Bonucci out of the backfield. Jalen Uche. He's got to be like that fan favorite of the team. Is like, yeah, we all love Jalen Uche. We know he doesn't play, but when he does, he gives us. We love him. He's like a cult favorite of the crowd. Britton Burt breaks a tackle. Okay, Britton. Okay, Britton Burt. I see you, dog. Rose is like, give me more catches and more targets. Maybe. We'll give him another one. Touchdown, Britton Burt. Unnecessarily scoring another touchdown just to do it, but, you know, might as well, right? And we scored 14 points in every quarter. Texas State scores 7 in the third. 7 touchdowns for Richard Ford. Am I wrong for wanting to switch out of Ohio State Playbook because this feels a little bit stupid? This feels a little bit not fun. Yeah, we'll wait it out until we play a couple of better teams. We have some tougher competition coming up. Texas State's the worst team in the conference, so yeah, it is what it is. I mean, they could not throw the ball. We really could, though. 7 touchdowns, 1 interception for Rashard Ford. Almost 400 yards. Good game for Pachelia. Coffee, 17 for 89. Good game from Ford as a runner. Other guys did some stuff. 10 for 150 and a touchdown for Bridges. 8 for 104 and a touchdown for Aitman. So that was his today's stats. 7 for 62 and a touchdown for Gillette. 5 for 34, 2 touchdowns for Denny Poole. 2 for 18 and a touchdown for Coffee. 2 for 18 and a touchdown for Burt. 1 for 14 and a touchdown for Hautau. Uche had a catch. I mean, that's just impressive. Only one sack given up was backup center Joel's son. Few TFLs, sacks for Tony Bender and Damian Roundtree. Roundtree's playing great. I love that. And an interception for David Gales. No! We ruined the streak for fucking... What's his fucking face? Gilden. No. He was on a roll. He was getting so many interceptions. How did you not get one against this team? What are you doing? Your stats, Troy, your stats. Yeah, it'll be fine. Think about the stats, though, man. Think about the stats. That's all we care about. We do get a new commit this week. It's going to be 5-star tackle Nicholas Lehman from Wexford, Pennsylvania. Welcome to the team. That's another 5-star to add to the class. Hell yeah, dude. Made a few top 3s and a couple top 8s. I think we have another 5-star on the board as well. We're up to number 12 in the country. We are playing, was that number 11? Illinois, so they are still playing great. They're 5-2, and they're 1 spot ahead of us. Well, that's annoying, but they were a CFP team last year, so it's going to be a tough matchup here in week 9. Let's do it. This is going to be another pretty sizable recruiting week, as we will have multiple dudes on campus. I think it's a defensive week for complimentary visits. We have Boone is next week. Of course, the first guy check isn't this week. But Frank Pratt, 5-star speed rusher on campus with a lot of very high-end schools right on our tails for him. We have Jeremy Jeffrey on campus this week with BYU and Utah right there. I think with a win, we'll be able to get him. We might end up in a recruiting battle against BYU, but whatever. Manny Francisco's next week. Lonnie Capers is next week. And then we have Brian Goddett, who I haven't showed you guys, but he is a gym thumper, athlete linebacker with 89 speed, 87 excel. Really good tackling. He's a gym. He should turn into an absolute monster. And then Cameron Wentz, a 4-star guard, all on campus for this one. So it's a little bit of a mix, but mostly defense. We have a D tackle, a linebacker, and an edge rusher. All with complimentaries for each other. So that'll be nice. All right, this got to be the game of the week. Surely, you would think. I mean, they're a pretty low-rated team. I mean, we're an unbelievably rated team who should be ranked higher, but we did lose the game, so... I mean, they've lost 2 games and they're still ahead of us. I mean, that just makes no sense to me. Let's go ahead and rock our blackout uniforms for this one. Feels like the right time to pull them out against another top 15 opponent. At home. Out of conference, just tough game. 2 CFP teams from last year. It is broad daylight, so damn it. But man, it's hard to really mess up black uniforms. Like, some of them just don't look as good as others, but some of them do just look awesome. And I think these are like borderline that awesome, really good tier. Some of them are just like, oh yeah, those are good, but it's hard to have a bad one. I don't think these are quite top tier blackout uniforms, but I think they're pretty good personally. I think they're pretty good. I like the white outline on the numbers. Like, it really sticks out to me on these, which is cool. All right, so we do have the ball on offense to start the game for us from our own 7-yard line. We'll get it out to Poole. He's gonna break a tackle and get maybe a couple extra yards out of that. Well, that's pretty good. Still no Calico. I think he's out until next week, if I'm not mistaken. But the game did decide to give Juwan Coffee a star, so that's funny. All right, maybe he is a star. Juwan Coffee. Oh my god. 20 plus on that one. All right, maybe Juwan Coffee deserves it. Jesus. That's the kind of run I've been waiting for Dion Calico to have all fucking year, and Cam Jawan Coffee just goes out and does it. What a baller. You guys will never guess when I press the button to throw it. You guys will never guess when I press the button. Just take a guess when I tried to throw the ball. Could it have been right here? Could I be pressing RB right now? Am I running back being stuck in an animation running into the defensive lineman? How fun is that? How sick is that? God, this game sucks. Aside from the blocking, that is like the one thing I want fixed most, is players just not running into shit for no reason. That shit is so fucking annoying. And we just have to dunk it down. Ah! Horrible drive. Absolutely horrible drive. Our defense needs help. Nope, Illinois driving. Looks like we got some backup linebackers in the game currently. Reed to the flat, gets a yard. There's Tevin Vargas. Another quick RPO. It's a couple. Is that just what their offense is? All RPOs? That's what most offenses are in college. Come on, snap the ball. There we go. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He'll roll out into pressure. Let's go. Good play. David Gales, the safety, coming down and making the play on the QB. You love it. I really didn't think David Gales would end up being good, but he's been a multi-year starter for us just because we haven't had anyone better at safety. But he's a former 4-star. He just has normal dev, so he's barely developed in 3 years starting. Just because normal dev is so fucking awful. I hate normal dev. It's the worst. Can we get the snap off before the end of the quarter? Yes, we can. Coffee will get a couple. Not even. He'll get a single yard. Okay. Heading into the second quarter, down by 3. Interesting. I mean, we do have perfect field positioning to, at the very least, tie the game here. Assuming I don't do something stupid, which is entirely possible, of course. I'm going to put Bridges on a streak and just try to make that safety make a decision. I mean, they left him open inside, but just can't hold on to the ball. 39. That's open on the backside. It's going to be Gillette. That should be a first down. It is. First and goal, Matt Gillette. I'm going to go ahead and put him in the slot just to see if he gets more targets, because right now I think Danny Poole's our slot receiver, and I just don't want that. Believe it or not. I just actually don't want that. Yeah, with what's his face out, Boykins injured. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll come up here, and I don't really want Danny Poole lining up outside. I guess he can. Yeah, he can. I was gonna put Aitman in that role, but he'll be fine. Boykins in that role will be better once he's back, but obviously he's not back yet. But Matt Gillette on plays like this should be a cheat code. And it is. Matt Gillette touchdown. He's the best athlete we have at the position. Best hands overall. He's just our best receiver. So let's just get him the most targets. Oh, we scored again in Sim, so it's now 14-3 all of a sudden. I don't know how that happened, but I'm not complaining. Gillette open, and he's just immediately a bigger part of the offense. Just put your best player, just put your best receiver at slot. Just do it. It's just how you got to play the game, unfortunately. We'll go to Jawan Coffee, and that'll be a touchdown. Jawan Coffee. I think they gave him the star, and now all of a sudden he's actually just playing like one. So getting his star might be a cheat code. because he's played out of his mind so far in this game, and the snaps they've given him the ball, he's played really well. Aikman makes a man miss with a juke. That is not his game even a little bit. Also, we have 62 yards passing in the first half. We're up 21-3. That's weird. Wrong button. Wrong button. Thank God it's not picked. I wanted the whip route. Thankfully, that guy has bricks for hands. We'll take off a forward. Should have gotten a block there. Gets one on the other side, though. We'll take 9. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Give it to new superstar running back, Jawan Coffee, see if he can pick up a yard. And he will pick up a yard. 1st and goal. 11 for 70. Shout out to the band 11D7. And that's a reference from, like, I think Jimmy Neutron. If we put that in the back of the end zone, we can. Oh my God, what a throw by Rashard Ford. That's going to be caught by Danny Poole for a touchdown. Buddy, I think you forgot the ball. No one has ever accused Danny Poole of being a genius. CTU kicking in real early for him. I need someone to keep an eye out on him. Because what the fuck was that? That's open. Chauncey Aitman. What a route. We just only have 100 yards passing. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Get a streak, Aitman. He's open. Give him the ball. Chauncey Aitman, back-to-back huge plays. How did this game get so out of hand? Because it felt like we were going to be in for a really tough game in the beginning. And it's been anything but since. Forward, easy touchdown, 35-3. In the first half. I know we're just a different caliber of team than Illinois in terms of overall, but kind of expected them to not be this much of a pushover. We might need to move to the Big Ten. Might be time. Tried to get rid of the ball, but didn't. Maybe we need to move down to the Mountain West. I don't know. We might go ahead and move to the Big Ten for our last 2 seasons. That could be fun. We're doing at least 2 more seasons after this, I think I said. Because I want to play out the careers of our 5-star recruiting class, Ford, Bridges, and Calico. And they'll have at least 1 more season after this, so. I mean, you guys saw me in the windup. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. In which we were held scoreless, by the way. So, Illinois is trying to keep this game at least somewhat interesting. Step up with Ford. Look at the speed. Rashard Ford, he's so fucking fast. We'll go ahead and just kick the field goal. We're up by 1 million. Can we get the ball right back? Okay, well, I can't help if that's going to happen. If the defense is going to get me the ball back, then we're just going to have to keep going, you know? Gillette breaks a tackle nearly into the end zone. Finally over 200 yards passing on the day for Rashard Ford. Try a little play action, why not? Do we have it? We do. Matt Gillette touchdown. Didn't really think it would work, but it did, so we take this. 45-20. All right, Illinois is trying to keep it interesting late. I don't really feel the need to play defense, though. I will play some offense. 3rd and 1. Try to keep the drive alive. And in the game. We will take a 2-minute timeout, because why would the game not jump me in after the 2-minute timeout, or at the 2-minute timeout? Why would it make me sit through that whole thing? It didn't do the screen that it normally does, so that's good. Anyway. I doubt Illinois is going to be calling timeouts at this point, down 25. So I would very much like to pick up this first down and end the game. So how's about getting a yard here, boys? Was I not in true clock? Oh, yeah, because it's fourth down. You can't possibly want to run the clock down on fourth down. That'd be crazy. We did get it. That'll be your ball game. We got the first down. That'll be a GG, fellas. We'll see y'all later. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for making the trip out. Ford. I mean, I have to take it. I have to take it. Rashard Ford, long rushing touchdown. That's one of the longest rushing touchdowns of the series. I had to take it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 51-20. You can't ask me not to. When the blocking works out that well and I get someone with that kind of speed in the open field, I just gotta. We never get runs like that. We never get breakaway runs. We do end up winning 52-20. So a little bit of a beatdown. It was pretty much just that 35-point second quarter. What the fuck? What the fuck? We had 52 points and scored in 2 quarters. Wow. I mean, technically speaking, for half of the game, Illinois was the better team. Because they scored in more quarters than we did. They shut us out in 2 quarters. We only shut them out in 1. We just happened to shut them out in 1, though. We scored 35 to their 0 in. That's one of the most insane stats I've ever seen. Ford goes for just over 220 yards and 3 touchdowns, no picks. Man, we need them passing yards, bro. Coffee, good game. 2 rushing touchdowns for Ford. Rushing touchdown for Matt Gillette on 77 yards. Okay, dude. Where the hell did that come from? 8 for 61 and 2 touchdowns for Gillette as the receiver. Poole goes 5 for 58 and a touchdown. Aitman 4 for 71. Bridges 2 for 25, and Coffee with a couple of catches. Couple of sacks given up by the O-line. Deontay Willie, play better, please. He's been the worst O-lineman this year, and he's like our highest rated first transfer guy. Bunch of TFLs. McRae, Bender, and Roundtree each with 3. 2 sacks for Damian Roundtree, 1.5 for McRae and Bender, half for David Gales and Stephon Ryder. And David Gales also has an interception, as does Tevin Fargas and Trent Gilden, back on it this week. Our defense is just unbelievable. This is, I think, the best defense I've had, at least in terms of actually putting up stats and playing well. For sure the best we've had in terms of putting up stats. Maybe not sacks, but definitely interceptions. Which is crazy because we don't even really have that good of players. We don't have a single 90 overall in our secondary. We do manage to get a 4-star defensive tackle. Jeremy Jeffrey chooses us over BYU and Utah. We also get Manny Francisco, a 4-star receiver from Henderson, Nevada. Brian Goddess, a 4-star linebacker. Jim joins the class, as does 4-star guard Cameron Wentz from Aurora, Colorado. That's a hell of a week, boys. That's a hell of a week. Gotta start putting some more hours on some other dudes, but this class is shaping up to be the #1 in the nation by a fucking wide margin. We're back up to number 10 in the country, and we have Oregon State as our Week 10 opponent. Yet another big week this week, taking on Oregon State, and I'm pretty sure we will have visits. Yeah, we're doing incredible in recruiting this year. It's been unbelievable. So for week 10, looks like none of these guys have had their visits yet, so that's good. We have Tobias Boone, 5-star tight end. Frank Pratt was on campus last week, actually, so did not even get into his top 3. That's really annoying considering all the fucking very high-end visits he has coming up. I mean, he did not like our team meeting. What? Oh. I have to assume since the championship contender was one of them, and we have A+ championship contender, he would have, I don't know, not hated that. Oh. That's not one of his motivations. Okay, yeah, no, that's my bad. I just fucked that up. Oops. We do have Alani Capers on this week, a win, and he should be in the class. And then we got a couple of guys on our bye week visits because we could. So, yeah, I might have just screwed up a 5-star speed rusher. That's fun. Okay, so we are way better than Oregon State, obviously. We are going to be way better than every team we play, but I want to check the injury report because I think Deion Calico's back. Yes, Niles Titus, though's out. Boy can sail out for 6 more weeks. Livingston for a few more weeks. Lonnie Roy out with a foot fracture. I don't know if I knew that one. That's pretty unfortunate. But we do get Dion Calico back, so I guess I'm gonna go through my depth chart and see how screwed up it actually is. Calico is back. I have been spending our skill points throughout the season. It's been mostly a lot of IQ upgrades just to boost overalls, maybe an ability there here and there if I can afford it. But I don't think I'll be able to afford anything with Matt Gillette. We could get extended, but I don't really want that. Could make his overall go up even more, maybe. Yeah, might as well. Why not? He's up to a 94 overall. We already weren't keeping him. We just need to make sure he's a first round pick at this point. Yeah, everything looks good there. Main thing I need to do here, though, is head down to slots receiver, and we are going to put Matt Gillette in there full time as our starting slot. He is a 96 overall there for a damn reason. That's pretty fucking good. And then our can't have the same guy rushing off both edges, guys. Believe it or not, it's not how that works. We can't clone him. As nice as that would be. He also can't be our rushing tackle. We can't have Damian Roundtree playing all three rush positions. Childress is right there. What are we doing? What the fuck is that? Oh, man. Get Don McRae in here, boys. What are we doing? Go play Overrider. It's because of the dev trait. That all looks good. That's how we want it. All right. That was kind of insane. I guess we shouldn't have the nose tackle and the rush DT be the same thing, but that's why we have the fucking backups where they are. Enough of the yapping. Let's wait. We're gonna say let's lock the. We haven't rocked the red, white, and blue look in a minute, so let's go find our white USA helmet. Rock the red jerseys and the blue pants. Could be worse. Could definitely be worse. We have worse looks, obviously. Do we though? Not many. Not many. This one's pretty bad. But it's for the US of A, and can anything be bad if it's for America? Well, yeah. Can't have too much. Can't like America too much, especially because we're in California. My bad. All right, here we go. Hopping in on defense to start the game. Looks better on field than it did in the preview. Someone get there. We'll take it. Maybe just short of the first. Will they go for it? I guess not. All right. I would have gone for it personally. I like scoring points. I don't like giving the number 10 team in the country the ball back. Get there. Nope. Almost had the edge. Could have been a touchdown there for Gillette if he weren't such a slow loser. But he is slow and he's a loser. Well, I tried to step up to find our guy. Couldn't, obviously. Okay. Come on, O-line, be better than that. Maybe don't let your quarterback end up on the ground. Maybe keep your QB off his ass. Just a thought. Just a thought here, boys. First and 10. Read option, QB keeps it, and he's going to have a touchdown. That's on me for being out of position. I bid on the play fake. All right. All right. Shut the fuck up, McConaughey. Win the fucking football game. Idiot. I want to take a 55-yarder or just go for it. I think you know my choice by now. I didn't fucking see that guy playing the flat. I just saw him cross the linebacker and like, oh, it'll be open on the side. Nope. Not even a little bit. I did have the sideline. Almost like they passed him off for a reason and let him get open. Kevin Fargas up the middle, gets to the QB. I made a play, guys. I did it. I did it. I didn't fuck up. Be proud of me. Hey, we scored. I will play field goal defense even though I don't want to, because if I don't and I back out to the screen to play the moments and skip it, they will go for it. So at least this way, it's a tie game, so we're back to 0-0. Back to square one, if you will. Can we trust play action? Probably not. Are we going to? Yeah. Hey, ncaa goes back. Give him the ball. Calico gets a couple. 4 for 20. He probably needs the ball more, believe it or not. He's having a decent enough game. Matter of fact, let's give him the ball again. They have one linebacker in the box currently, so we should actually be able to run on this, and we can. Calico. It's a nice block, and we'll find the end zone. Touchdown, Dion Calico. I almost ran right into that linebacker, but thankfully I got a block and noticed he was there. I mean, shout out Oregon State, keeping it close. We'll kick a field goal. Hinish, our kicker, on for it. Kurt Hinish, I believe. Not to be confused with Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect, but Kurt Hinish. He's that guy. First and goal from the 1. I think we all know where this ball is going. Dion Calico dives for the end zone touchdown. Hey, Oregon State definitely kept it close for the first half, for sure. They score again. 27-17. Shout out Oregon State, man. You're staying in it. Couple there for Calico. Bridge is open. Get him the ball. He catches it. First and goal. I was a little bit surprised he caught it. Just a little bit, though. Gonna keep it with Ford. Try to cut that back up the field, and we do successfully touchdown Rashard Ford. Our backfield making plays today. We scored again in Sim, so it's 41-17. That's crazy. 4th and 6 for Oregon State. Game pretty much on the line here. Well, that's worst case scenario. How did they get so wide open there? One may ask. I might not have an answer for you, but one might ask it. That was not my zone. Not even a little bit. So you can't blame it on me. How about some better blocking up front, boys? I would actually be very annoyed if we give up another score, because that would make it not a blowout. And we have players on campus that need this to be a blowout. So let's not fuck around and not blow them out. Nice. There we go. Big sack. That should be your ball game. By all, you know, logic, this should just be a GG, but for some reason, True Clock did not want to work there. Okay. Get a yard for Calico. There's our True Clock coming in. Uche in for some reason. Why would we ever bring him in? Did we just stand here for 10 seconds and end the game? Yes. Are we going to do that? What do you think? Fucking deserved. You can't make that up. You truly can't make that up. I got nothing for that. That's some bullshit. I want to jump in a river and get lost. Wow. What an annoying end of the game. Great stats, guys. Fantastic stats, but what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Sacks for Fargus and McRae, half for Stead and Ryder, and then interceptions for Lamb and Gilden. Trent Gilden, dude. Oh my god. He's literally good for one a game. Except for the games he hasn't been good for one a game. That's insane, dude. I mean, the good news is it's a win. Bad news is, well, it wasn't a blowout win. We do get commits. It's going to be 5-star tight end Tobias Boone from Little Rock joining the class, as well as 4-star D tackle Alani Capers from Honolulu, both joining in. Finally into the top 3 on Frank Pratt. That's nice. Ohio State barreling in trying to steal him away. It was Nebraska all year in second place until Ohio State decided that they actually wanted him. So we have to figure out some way to fend them off. Because he's the last player in the class that's genuinely very, very good that we want. The rest of the players are just like, cool. We do have a pretty sizable lead on them, so that's nice. He has a week 12 visits. We have a good hard sell. There's not really a whole lot more we can do for him. Dave Ramsore's on campus on a bye week. Starks is on campus on a bye week. Pettigrew's on campus. You got it on a bye week. So, yeah, I mean, the class is coming together great. Obviously, it's unbelievable, but still got a little bit of work to do. Well, Jawan Coffey's season is over. He has a broken tailbone, and he is just done. Well, that fucking sucks. I mean, obviously, we like Dion Calico more, but yeah, that's real not good. We'll probably get Quentin Trimble in. So we have another running back in there. That sucks, dude. That's really bad timing for that too. San Diego State actually playing very well this year. They're 6-2. So it's a win we need to get. I think I said 6-2. I'd have said any other combination of numbers, but I'm pretty sure it said 6-2. Which wouldn't make sense in week 10 that they've only played 8 games. I guess it could make sense. Maybe it said 8-2. Maybe I just completely read the entire record and they're like 3-7 or something. I don't fucking know. I'm pretty sure I saw fucking 2. And their loss column. Run out's pretty sick. I'll give them that. I'll give them the run out for sure, skis. They can have that. It's a pretty good one. That does say 6-2, maybe 8-2. I don't know. I can't read the goddamn font. Someone thought it'd be a good idea to have an unreadable font for the team records. I don't know how that made it through product testing or whatever. Oh my god, Rashard Ford is actually injured. Well, that could be a fucking season ender. That could very easily be a season ender. He's fine. That was scary. Cool. First down. Rare footage of Danny Poole doing something. I got shot on him for no reason. He's a totally fine player. He's just not anything special. Because he was in a recruiting class with like 3 other guys who are already pro, and he had to come back because he wasn't good enough. I guess 2 other guys because we brought one of those 3 in from the portal. Bridges open up the seam. Bridges has the most receiving yards on the team, by the way, in case you were curious. Which really shouldn't be that much of a surprise, but it's true. Calico just absolutely nowhere to go. Now he's injured. I guess we need more injuries at running back. For some reason, that ended up being a lob. I don't know what happened there. I don't know how it happened. All right, Blaze, we got to lock in. I'm not trying to lose to fucking San Diego State at this point in the season. I'm not trying to lose to them at any point in the season. I'm really not trying to lose to them this late in the year. Fumble. Recovered by San Diego State. Oh, man. We need to lock in offense. Do something good. Trimble is the back. His first carry will be a touchdown. And he salutes the opposing crowd like a fucking champion. Let's go. True freshman. Getting some run because of injury and scores a touchdown. I'm sure he has a first name. Couldn't tell you what it is, though. I want to say Melo Trimble. I know that's wrong, though, because I was a University of Maryland basketball player. Who Twitter thought was going to be an NBA superstar, but turns out he was like 5'6" and couldn't shoot. He was just a really good college player. Second and 13. What was Tevin Farkas trying to hit? That was crazy. That was crazy. Read option, QB keeps it. Gonna be 4th and 3. They'll get a field goal to go up by, well, 3. Take the fucking ball. Stop wasting time. The 2 seconds are really going to make a difference in whether or not we score. Have you seen our offense? If we want to score, we're going to score. But if our offensive line doesn't want to score, we're not going to score. It's pretty much entirely our offensive line's decision whether or not we score. I have no say in it. If they block, we'll probably do well. If they don't, well then... yeah. That's gonna happen twice. Three straight plays, not able to throw the football. That's so cool. What's the point of having a good O-line if they aren't good? Third and 7. QB keeps it again. Gonna be well short of the first. And that should force a punt or a missed field goal or something. I don't care. Give me the ball. 3rd and 10. Jesus, man. We don't really have an option to get 10 yards, so I guess we're just going to maybe make this 4-down territory if we can get a few. Bridges finally able to get a throwaway. He will get the first down. And a good chunk more. There we go. Calico back in at running back. That's good. Might need to spend a lot of points upgrading his health. I don't really want to do that because it won't affect his overall. I'm going to spend a lot of points just euthanizing my offensive line because I'm getting sick of this. I can promise you San Diego State's pass rush is not this good. And Danny Pool's going to prevent Matt Gillette from making the tackle. They scored off 2 pick sixes. You might think at some point I would figure out to stop throwing the ball, but no. Ford, rushing touchdown. Thank God. All right. Let's lock in offense, please. 3rd and 5. There you go. Just keep it simple. Give me some slants. Give me some damn slants. Gillette, bad throw, but caught. There's a flag. Portland Meek's gonna be bringing that one back because he's fat and stupid. All right. We are really trying to lose this game, aren't we? Bridges can't get through the line. I'm not playing defense. There we go. Offense moving the ball. It's 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. I should probably just try to run. See what Calico can do. Probably get hurt, if I had to guess. Or score a touchdown. Let's go. Dion Calico. Needed that. Gives us the lead. To be 4th and inches, we're going to commit to the run here. They throw, but they're not going to. 4th and inches, they're running the ball. Just kidding, they're throwing. But somehow they didn't find anyone. Tevin Fargas gets to the QB. And we have a chance to end the game. We are not kicking a field goal on 4th and 3 from the 23-yard line. You are out of your mind. It would put us up by 7, but I'd rather try to pick up the first down. Which we did. Matt Gillette. First and a lot more. Inside the 10. Well, the good news is we finally have a good total of passing yards with 346. Bad news is we had 21 points, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Calico gets chased down from behind. He's playing with a high risk of injury. Probably need him out of the game, honestly, so... I mean, Ford is also banged up because he's been on the ground every other play because our offensive line is terrible. We're going to get our damn quarterback hurt, but we can't bring him out of the game because we can't afford to lose. There's 3 minutes left. He's going to have to tough it out, I guess. I don't know. Don't really have much of a choice here. Gonna roll out with Rashard Ford. He's going to get a block. Be just short of the end zone. I guess we will go ahead, take the field goal to go up by a touchdown. Kick is nearly blocked, and I was pushing that so far over. There's a flag. Are they going to give it to us? You fucking idiot. You goddamn buffoon. Oh, don't worry. Our starting tackle got injured on that, too. That's fun. Gonna Cam Whitted. Uche the back. We need you, Jalen Uche. He won't get in. Jalen Uche. Your team needs you, bud. Ford really feeling it in his shoulder. That'll be a touchdown. Okay, let's get Rashard Ford out of the game. We're up by 10. 3 minutes ago. We're going to trust Enrique Bachelia to bring us home. Up by 2 possessions. All he has to do is just manage the clock. I think he can handle that. Hopefully. We're going to blitz. They find a drag. That'll be a first down. And San Diego State does score. We have a minute 3. 2 timeouts left for Fresno State. We just got to get a first down. Unfortunately, Uche is our back. Calico still injured. Can we kill a minute of clock with our backups and get out of here? Probably just butt fumbled, so probably not. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. I'm gonna say somehow fucking San Diego State is gonna get the ball back here. I think that's a guarantee at this point. They get the ball back. Uche nowhere to go. And they get a free timeout, but it actually will cost them their timeout. It's gonna give me the option to kneel. I don't think we actually can. Yeah. Why did it give me that option? This game is so terrible. Hey, kneel the clock out when you can't. We did win, thankfully. What a weird game. What a weird ass game. We did get the win. It's all that really matters at this point in the year. What a strange game. Ford did not have a good one. One of his worst games of the season, despite the fact he threw for a lot of yards for once. Calico got banged up, did not play a lot in this one. Did have a touchdown, though. Dominic Bridges had a monster game. He had like all of our receiving yards. Well, not really. He had half of them. But yeah, that was a tough one. That was a really tough one. We got ass blasted there a little bit, boys. Well, let's get into the next week, though. It's going to be a road game to end things off. We do get Brett Starks, 4-star corner from Oakland. Welcome to the team. NorCal coming down to the Valley. Vince Tunyon is into his top 5 finally. He's a gym 5-star right tackle that somehow is being under-recruited. Not really sure how that's possible, but I'm not complaining. Not one stinking bit. We have officially reached the point where we have just nothing to spend hours on. So that's a good point to be at, I guess. We do have Stanford to close out our regular season schedule. They played us well before, and we need to hope that they don't do it this time around. I believe they have some cool alternates. I mean, it kind of looks like our alternates, but they can rock them. They don't have any other options, I don't think. Ooh, that's kind of clean. That's kind of clean. And then we can come in here and we'll go with our red helmet. Yeah. Yeah. Just so we're not wearing the same color helmets, you know? It all makes sense in the end or something like that. I don't know. It should be a night game, right? You would think. Nope, middle of the day. Who has their final home game in the middle of the day? Sucks for these guys. It should be a rivalry game because we're basically both like very near each other. These are 2 Valley schools. Had some excellent coverage, and we get in off the edge for the sack. Terry Strong coming in. Okay, Terry. Move, Terry, move. He did. He moved into the backfield and killed their quarterback. Put it in reverse. Oh, God. That is some all-time peak internet right there, boys. If you know, you most certainly know. Well, that was almost a good lead block. We got Bridges. Hurdles the man. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's so fun. I love it. I love hurdling people. What I don't love is only being able to get 2 yards per carry. I guess we don't have the best run blocking goal line, but like, I don't know, be better. We'll throw to Calico. They didn't really have a great option there, I didn't see. Probably had something else open, but I don't know. I didn't like any of our options. We get at the Bridges. He does go up and pluck it out of the air. Dominic Bridges, what a beast. Man, give me something to work with, man. Calico's too good for this shit, bro. Jesus. Our line is so bad, man. Come on. Lock something. Just throw it out for Bridges. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Dominic Bridges, what a catch. There we go. Calico gets a nice little gain. Finally, some positive yardage for our superstar running back. You can't really tell he's a superstar because he doesn't play like one, but he is one. Almost a touchdown there. Kind of got the truck stick animation a little bit. Keeping it probably wasn't the play there. I guess we'll just throw. We clearly can't run the ball. Step up, throw to Gillette, and he holds on. Matt Gillette, touchdown. Did not really expect him to hold on to it, but he did. That's our boy Matt Gillette making a nice play. Now we got to get a stop on this 3rd and 7. We're going to send the house, see if it works out well for us. Oh, quick pass complete by the quarterback, but it will be short of the line to gain. I imagine they'll probably try to pick this up. No, they're going to kick a field goal. Okay, that's a bad decision. Kick is good, though. Congrats. You got 3 points. Oh, man. All right. 3rd and 2. It's the end of the quarter. That's fun. That's really fun. I mean, they have -4 rushing yards. That's positive for us. All right, finally, we can try to pick this up. I think we're gonna give the ball to Calico. They only have 3 down linemen. We better be able to run on this. We can. Calico, big gain. Let's go, Dion Calico. Finally starting to pick it up a little bit. At least a little bit, you know. Be the motion man here. Gonna step up with Ford. He'll get a few. Second and 4 though. Maybe Danny Poole. Gonna give us a 3rd and 1. Okay. Don't love that. But we already know who's getting the ball here. It's going to be Dion Calico. Not able to pick it. No, they're gonna give it to him. Of all the spots we do get that one. But the flat is gonna be Bridges. How does he not have a star under his name yet? But that'll be a Dominic Bridges touchdown. Gives us a 14-3 lead. Back in the red zone. Is running the ball here a giant mistake? Yes. Do I want to do it anyway because I want Dion Calico stats? Also, yes. All right. Probably shouldn't have ran the ball. I just want him to have like 1,000,000 touchdowns and 1,000,000 yards. Is that too much to ask for? Matt Gillette touchdown. Well done, Mr. Gillette. We're back in the red zone. Okay. Bridges open. The safety comes crashing down. And it hurts inside. RP Hulk Hogan. Fumble recovered by Stanford. I guess that's what I get for saying RP Hulk Hogan in California. My bad. Won't happen again. We got the ball right back. Okay. We'll try a screen. I don't know why it's going to Aitman. All right. Maybe we don't ever throw a screen, receiver screen again. Especially not the sideline ones. Those are fucking terrible. I don't know why I've ever called them. Because they look fun and different, and I never called them. Gillette, nice catch. Stays on his feet. Matt Gillette fighting for a couple extra yards. Or more than likely nothing. It just looked cool. We have Calico here on the sideline. We do. Nice ball. These are the throws I've been expecting from Rashard Ford. He is hitting them right now. Calico out of the backfield again. This time as a check down, he'll get a few. By a few, I mean enough for the first down. Keep them chains moving, boys. We'll step up with Ford. Got plenty of room. He'll give himself up after the first down. Timeout, Stanford. This has been an incredible drive so far. Absolutely phenomenal football being played by Rashard Ford on this drive. Don't have anything, just throw it away. Gotta know when to throw it away, and that was a time. Calico in the slot. Not sure why he would ever be lined up there, but he's open, so. Yeah, Calico receiving touchdown. I'll take it. I'll definitely take a receiving touchdown. Also, I might do something just so dirty next year. Because the Michigan running back is having an all-time season. In terms of stats, he has 30 touchdowns. Might put Calico in that just to see what we have. Because I've always wanted to have like just that kind of running back season. Like an Ashton Jinsey, Bijan Robinson level running back season in college football. Never had one last year. We might have an opportunity to next year in this game, depending on how well, of course, you know, it ends up playing. We'll try it. Didn't really work. Jalen Uche in the back. See, the problem is, though, we'll be getting a lot of... Actually, we won't be getting a lot of Jalen Uche. He's a senior. We will be getting a lot of other backs in. We don't want them to be. See if Gillette can just outrun everybody, and he can. Matt Gillette, touchdown. Well, sometimes slants just do that. And when slants just do that, we can have a good time. Uche the back. Our entire offensive line has abilities activating. Surely that means we'll be able to get a couple of yards here. We can. Uche. A little bit of a nice run. Calico done for the day? I would assume so, in all likelihood. We got a Bridges. We'll get a near first down. And why can't Calico come in for the touchdown, dog? I don't even want to run it with Uche. I should run it with Uche. He deserves another touchdown. Well, he won't be getting one cut. Our offensive line decided that they don't care about anything other than themselves. Blocking in this game is such a joke. That is by far my biggest gripe with this game, is the blocking is just so unbelievably bad. It is every year, and these games, but this year just, I don't know, it feels so much worse. Let's throw another interception, because why not? We do get the ball right back in the red zone, though. That's fun. Get a little bit of Trimble in the backfield. The defense should be trembling when Trimble gets on the field. Gillette. Nice gain. See if Trimble can get himself a second rushing touchdown. Yes, he can. Okay, Trimble. Got 2 on the year. What a dance move. Does he have a first name? Will the game show me his first name? I'm too lazy to look it up. I'm too lazy to press the plus button or pause button. Quentin Trimble. I wanted to say Quincy. I would have been close. For some reason, I knew Q. Quentin Trimble, though, with the TD. Kind of a sick name. I probably said that when I first recruited him, too. Checked out on 4th and 8. What a play call. Let's get our backups in. We're up by 1 billion late. No reason to risk injury. See what Enrique Bocelli can do. He'll keep it and get killed. Okay. He's been a great backup because he was capped out as soon as we got him. He's a 4-star transfer. It's like an 84 overall. He's like an 86 overall after 2 years as a backup. Hawkinson, by the way, is a 94 overall, in case you were curious. He's another just incredibly busted blocking tight end. Hasn't really seen the field too much because, of course, Dominic Burgess is playing over him, and Hautau is ahead of him on the depth chart because Hautau's a 95. So this bum's 94. He's also just not nearly the athlete or route runner, as you could clearly tell by that. That is your final, though, 45-17, as we manage to get yet another win, improving to 11-1 on the year. What would it take for us to go undefeated in the season? I don't know. Victor Okereke had an okay game. Ford goes 30-41 for almost 400 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks. Chelia, spine. Ford led the team in rushing attempts, but Calico led in yards. He is hurt. Dude. If we have to go to the playoffs with Jalen Uche as our main running back, we might as well just forfeit. Danny Poole also injured. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sack for Terry Strong, half for Roundtree and Childers. Interception for Kevin Redmond. Dude, please don't be long-term injuries. Please be okay for the postseason. Please. Danny Poole's done for the year. Boykins is back soon-ish. Okay, we managed to escape without a big-time injury to Calico. That's good, at least. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's truly annoying. And a second place on DeMarcus Bayless. The only guy we're not first place on. Matt Gillette is the Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week with a 3-touchdown performance. Congratulations, Matt. Let's get all this recruiting shit sorted. All right, so I think what's about to happen is we're about to get just royally fucked by our in-season bye weeks. Because I think our playing style is going to go down for a couple of players, which I think is absolutely brain dead. Frank Pratt ends up locking us out. Okay, well, we're not going to get the 5-star because I fucked up his visit. That really stinks. What I think is going to happen is, since we're on a bye week, we are probably not going to get a different 5-star. Did our playstyle go down? Okay, it didn't. That's good. That's good. I was going to say, because we still should have, like, good numbers for that. Yeah, it's really unfortunate we don't get the 5-star speed rusher. Frank Pratt would have loved to add another 5-star to the class, but apparently the game did not want me to have another 5-star in the class. It is what it is. We move on. Getting through week 14, we do get the commitment of 4-star corner Jamerson Pettigrew from Mobile, Alabama. And Vince Tunyon has reached his top 3. Marco Creer into his top 5. He's actually disgustingly good. And then we have someone else in their top 5. That would be Emmanuel Harvin, a 4-star guard, because we don't really have great depth on the interior O-line, and we needed it. We're playing SMU for the 3rd straight season in the Pac-12 championship. That makes sense. Let me set up recruiting. Recruiting has been taken care of for the most part. I don't get any commits this week, but we do get into the top 3 on Kenny Traore and the top 5 on DeMarcus Bayless. Love that for us. And nothing else. All right, managed staff. Will we get rid of our coordinators at this point? No. Should we extend McCloud? I would like to. Our elite recruiter is starting to get useful stuff in elite recruiter. He got offensive line this year. We were actually able to land a ton of offensive linemen, believe it or not. That's how that works. SMU 11-1. This is once again going to be a win and in year for the CFP for us. Whoever wins guarantees their spot. The loser has to get lucky. And it will probably... I mean, the loser probably misses. If SMU loses, they're certainly done. They're certainly not getting in. If we lose, we're probably not getting in. Even though they're not really supposed to care so much about the conference championships. They do in the game. So we'll see if we can just not, have to worry about that potential outcome and just win the fucking game. I tried to step up. I saw the opening a little bit too late. Defense needs help. We have yet to lose to SMU in this game. We've also yet to play them in the regular season, which is wild that we've been in the Pac-12 for now 4 seasons and haven't played them. Well, they've been in the Pac-12 for 3 and haven't played them in the regular season yet. We've met every year in the conference championship game. I just find that wild. Read option, that'll be a easy gain. At least our secondary or second level was able to keep him out of the end zone. I guess our second level is the linebacker, so our 3rd level of defense there. There'll be another read option. All right, maybe we read option the QB. Maybe we do that. Maybe we also throw up a contain just to be a little bit safe. Not that it'll do anything, but it makes me feel safer. There we go. Tevin Fargus, nice play. Along with whoever 7 these is. I think that's Christian Lamb, the freak strong safety. That's who that is. I need to remember to use any upgrade points we have after this game, assuming we win. Haven't used them in a while. Only blitzing here probably isn't a great idea, so let's not actually. Let's just try to keep them out of the end zone. I guarantee you they score now that we're not blitzing, though. Called it. Bold play call to run on 4th and goal. Ends up working out perfectly. Touchdown SMU. Go up 7-0. We have a numbers advantage over here, but unfortunately we can't hold our block. I mean, a couple yards is not a bad gain, obviously, but could have gone for a lot more if we had a little bit better blocking there. Calico gets the edge, translate into a 5-yard gain. Showed off a little bit of his explosiveness there. I don't really get to see it a whole lot, because he just hasn't really gotten too many opportunities to really just break off a huge run. Uche in now. We got a forward on the read option. Gonna be 4th and inches. Forward and inches. We have split T in this. It'll be fun. Goal line. QB sneak. They don't have anyone lined up over the center. We should be able to get this. We do. First down. Nice job, team. Uche is still the back. We're gonna throw. Yeah, this does look like a good run setup. I don't know. He's a 73 overall. Touchdown, Sam Howtow. Where's Dom Bridges? Oh, God. I need my good players, man. I need my elite dev guys. Where are they at? They're the stars of the series. That play. Okay. Injury report not looking too crazy. I forgot to fix our depth chart, so it's probably really messed up on defense. Get a Howtow again. He'll get the first. I feel really bad for making 295 overall tight ends come in and just be backups, but you want me to not fucking recruit them? Uche, as a receiver, makes a play. Where the piss is Calico, man? He's not injured. Get the fuck in the game. Never mind, Jalen Uche, touchdown. Who the fuck is Deion Calico? Don't need his bum ass. Interception right back in the red zone. Hell yeah, brother. Ford gets a few. Deion Calico's back, but of course we're throwing the ball. And he'll get it. Touchdown, Deion Calico. He's doing some stuff as a receiver. He's not very good at it, but he can catch a wide open slant. Once again, in 1st and goal. And now we can actually run the ball with Deion Calico. You want to see us not get any yards, though? Kind of fumble, because instead of the animation to truck, it gave me the reach for the line, and that's what happened. But Sam Howtow got us. He's going to recover in the end zone for a touchdown. And is that like the typewriter? Is that what he's going for there? You know, the thing where it just like goes to the end and then shoots back? Is that what that was? The typewriter, Sam Howtow. First down. Bro just carries a fucking typewriter with him everywhere instead of an iPad. It's his gimmick. He did it to try to go viral, and it worked. Deep shot! Dropped in the end zone. Matt Gillette can't reel it in. That sucks. Or was that Boykins? Boykins is back. Might have been Boykins. He'll get a catch. Hopefully he's back next year. He is a 90 overall, and receivers like to jump in the draft once they hit 90. So hopefully he comes back. Something tells me he probably won't be. Bridges, little stop start. Gets a first down. And we're absolutely losing Gillette. I would love to keep Boykins, though. That ended up being just a brain dead read. Don't judge me, I'm bad. Well, that's really cool, not getting an entire moment for the third quarter. Or a moment for the entire third quarter, I should say. SMU scored twice in. Gillette goes up against it. I love man coverage. You can actually take shots like that in man coverage. That was nice. That felt really good. Being able to actually just throw it up to my receiver and have him make a play. Oh, that felt great. I love it. Calico. Touchdown, Deion Calico. Hell yeah, dude. I like Deion Calico scoring touchdowns. That's one of my favorite things we do on this team. Good coverage, but he got left eventually. I was gonna say at some point someone else has to pick him up, and they did. Like, I can't run with him like just to the other side of the field. That's not how zone coverage works, boys. Eventually he's got to find his way into someone else's zone. I mean, that was maybe the best run play I've ever seen. I think that was just perfect blocking. Right. SMU down by just one score with 3 minutes to go. A lot of time left. Put that outside. Lose a yard. That's how he wanted to start the drive. Really not how you want to start the drive. Calico, that's more like it. First down D on Calico. We should probably go shoot clock. Obviously, they are calling timeouts, though, so that is pretty annoying. Regardless, it was still enter shoot clock. Calico, another huge run. Ooh, he was about half a step away from taking that to the house, which would have been easily my favorite play of the entire series. I want like his 90-yard touchdown run so bad. They're just like impossible to actually get in the game, it feels like. I just want one. I mean, we'll get one here. Not 90 yards, obviously, but 47 is good enough. Dion Calico touchdown. We'll take it. We'll take the end zone. You give us a touchdown, we'll take it. Especially late. And we get an interception to get the ball back. We could look to run up the score, but we'll just go ahead and kneel the clock out and become your four-time, count it, four-time Pac-12 champions. Or is that five-time? I don't even know. I can check my trophy room, but at some point you just stop caring. Like, there's just too many of them. We're in the Pac-12 year one. I don't think we've lost in the Pac-12 championship. Played Boise year one, SMU the last 4. 3. Rashard Ford, good game. Great game for Calico. 2 touchdowns, 145 yards. Of course, 47 of them at the very end of the game, but hey, still counts. Gillette, 8 for 120. Bridges did some stuff. Howtow, 40 yards and a touchdown. Boykins, 30 yards in his return. Aitman still played fine in a reduced role with Boykins back. Actually, no, he's not in a reduced role because Poole is out now. Deontay Willie sucks. Few TFLs. No sacks. We did get a pick for Trent Gilden and one for Gabe Mix. Been a few weeks since we saw Trent Gilden get an interception, but he appears to be back on his bullshit. Like 96 Jordan, I'm back on my bullshit. We are your Pac-12 champions once again. Guess we can check out our trophy room is where? Down here. One Pac-12 championship. 2 Pac-12 championship. 3 Pac-12 championship. 4 Pac-12 championship. 4 Pac-12 championship. 4 straight. Suck it. I don't know why I did that so aggressively. That was weird. Send help, please. I beg. Dave Ramsor, 4-star Mike linebacker from Decatur, Georgia, has joined the class, as has 5-star right tackle Vince Tunyon. That's a really nice late add, another 5-star. Could also get his brother Reggie. One from Kentucky, one from Idaho. They're definitely related, as we nearly level up twice there. I did say I moved it up to faster just to maybe get some stuff. A Georgia State quarterback wins the Heisman. 4,800 yards, 41 touchdowns. Boogie Reams. What? We'll be taking on Kansas State in the first round of the college football playoff. Don't get a bye. Finish number 5 in the nation. I'm sorry. Georgia State is an 89 overall. Okay. That's a pretty good year. It's a pretty good year, I will say. Can't hate. I mean, this is the Michigan quarterback I was telling you guys about. 37 touchdowns. Yeah, I kind of want to try their playbook out, just see if we can get like even half of that. Yeah, we can't even get anyone in the top 5. I don't know what we gotta do to get anyone even in the top 5 of the Heisman. Voting. We'll check out National Signing Day while we're here. It's gonna be a lot of players because we already have quite a few committed, including 5-star safety Tim Vitale, Impact Dev. Kevin Akbar, 5-star corner with Elite Dev. Clay Ruben, elite dev for the 5-star pocket passing quarterback. He's going to be disgusting. Russell Muwaba with impact. David Spann with impact. Elijah Barmore, just normal. Vi Knight with impact. 6'6" vertical threat with 87 speed. He might be a better prospect than Dominic Bridges. Don't tell Dom I said that, though. Harvey Landry, a gem with just impact. Tobias Boone, 5-star with normal dev. Nicholas Lehman, a 5-star with elite dev at offensive tackle. Jeremy Jeffrey, the defensive tackle with impact. Francisco, a speedster with star dev. Alani Capers, normal. Ram Sword, normal. Brian Goddett, star dev. Cameron Wentz, elite dev on the O-line. Starks with normal. Pettigrew, normal. Tunyon, elite dev on the offensive line. That's 2 elite dev 5-star tackles. I'm telling you, I don't know if it's exactly 100%, but my hit rate on gym 5-star tackles having elite dev is gotta be like 90+%. If you find an offensive tackle that's 5-star with a gym, they're gonna have elite almost every single time. And that is everyone we have committed at the moment. Are we dropping on anyone? We are. DeMarcus Bayless kind of really wants to go to Baylor. Baylor. I guess I can't really be too upset about that. But I wouldn't mind, taking another running back in the class or another linebacker in the class. I guess we end up getting Kene Traore. We don't need him. Who's better? Traore, 91 acceleration. Bayless has the gym. All right, we're keeping Bayless on the fucking thing no matter what then. So we have a ton of skill points to spend, including 10 for Rashard Ford, which is ridiculous in season. So I could upgrade his IQ. I kind of just want to upgrade his elusiveness because that'll probably do the most for his overall. So we will go ahead and give him an elusiveness upgrade, then improve his overall. Can he unlock any new physical abilities? We can get him silver dot. I mean, we might as well. I don't see why we don't get that unlocked. I'll go through and see if we have any other interesting upgrades here. I'm going to assume probably not. Oh, we can see Clay Ruben's overall is a 78, by the way. Don't know why we're able to see that, but that's insane and pretty stupid. I kind of don't want to know that yet. We had a few upgrades. It went pretty well, but most importantly, the only thing we actually care about right now is this game against Kansas State. We are Fresno State. Why do I always say that? Let's check out the bracket, though. We, of course, play Fresno State in... God damn it. I did it again. We, of course, play Kansas State round 1. Wisconsin, Alabama is the other matchup. Georgia, Oregon, TCU, and LSU round out the first round. Teams getting byes. Minnesota, Michigan, Miami, and Clemson all getting byes. We will be having, I guess, the best draw, potentially, as we would get to play Minnesota round 2 if we manage to pull off this win. Against a 3-loss Kansas State team, this feels like a game we should win, but then again, we have a bad habit of losing in the college football playoffs. This is 76 overall team, though. If we don't win this game, then I don't know what to tell you, man. I know they crank up the difficulty for postseason games, but god damn, dude, if we lose this one, I don't know what to tell you. We are far superior to Kansas State. This should not be close. This should really not be close. It's going to be close. We should be able to win, but it shouldn't be close. Do you know what I am saying? Bridges, what a route. Touchdown, Dominic Bridges. Okay, maybe it won't be close. Maybe it will be close because they're driving pretty easily. 3rd and 5. Tackle, please. Fargus manages to track him down after whipping initially, and no one else wanting to make the play. Back in on offense, going to be a 3rd and 2. I'm down to just RPO our way down the field if we have to. Get the ball to Matt Gillette, let him go to work after the catch. Gets a couple extra, and the first down, of course. We'll go ahead and flip that, actually. Get that running back to the wide side of the field. Couldn't even control him. It's so fast. Let the CPU kick that. It will make it, making it 10-3. Still in the first quarter, it's 3rd and 15. I think here we just pass commit. Don't need to play over the top or anything like that. Good coverage. They want to leave the slant open, so I decided to play behind the other guy so that way I could still make the tackle easily, was my thought process, and it kind of worked, I guess. I am not throwing the ball here. Quentin Trimble, the running back, will get nothing. All right. Donde está Dion Calico? He's in the game now. Great. Calico can't fight his way in. Down to the 1. Calico will stay in the backfield here. And he'll get another look at it. Calico fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Dion Calico. Let's fucking go. Get the crowd hype, Dion. You deserve it. Speaking of deserve it, I need to get a thumbnail because this is going to be one of our last opportunities to do so. Might be a good idea to actually get one of those. Oh! Big hit there. I don't really know who deserves it this season, though, is the problem. We haven't really had anyone stand out, you know? I don't know what I'm going to do for the thumbnail, man. It'd probably just be a random Rashard Ford moment. Just the title will be about something else. Oh, my God. Good catch by Matt Gillette. But if it is going to be a Rashard Ford thumbnail, I should probably get, you know, that shot, right? I should probably get a screenshot. Might be a good idea. I'm saying it to remind myself. Not to ruin the commentary, but yeah, this is a college football playoff game after all. Gillette can't hold on. That was a tough pass. It ended up being a little bit high. Not a great throw by Ford. He'll get better at that stuff. Bridges. He will find the end zone. Touchdown, Dominic Bridges. Let's go, dude. I'm going to get the thumbnail while I'm thinking about it. Will editing JB remember to grab that screenshot? Find out next time on shit you guys don't care about. I have to be wary of some of the dumb stuff I say in these videos because I'm starting to get like the channel's doing well and people are starting to comment and stuff, so maybe I do need to be a little bit more careful with my verbiage, but maybe I don't. Matt Gillette is going to fucking fist these damn Wildcats. Touchdown. Okay, maybe we don't go that far. Matt Gillette with one of the longest touchdowns of the rebuild. Let's go. I didn't see if that was 75 or what. I didn't really see where we were to start the drive, but I don't really give a fuck because that was beautiful. 31-3 in the first half, down to the third quarter. Still up 31-3. I think we might actually win a college football playoff game. We won one in our first year in the Pac-12, our first time making it. Because we played Washington, we were able to beat them twice in 3 weeks. I remember that. And then we've lost in the first round. No, we lost in the first round our first year against Nebraska. Yeah, that's right. We lost to Nebraska year 1, our first year in. Then we beat Washington. Then we lost last year. That was our 4th straight year. Making it. So I guess we're going every other year of winning a game. Really depends on the matchup. That stuff with Washington, though, was accurate. We played them multiple times in a 3-week span. Oh my God, Dion Calico makes an idiot touch turf. Oh my God, get acquainted with that fucking grass, you moron. 38-10. I can actually, one of my favorite parts about getting deeper in these series is I can fully just talk shit to the CPU because they're not real people at this point. I guess it's year 6. I don't think medical redshirts are in this game, so I don't think there should be any real players left. As sad as that is. As dystopian as that is. Bridges, 2nd and inches. Calico's going to try to push it in, and he will. Touchdown, Dion Calico. That should just about do it. We get the ball right back off an interception. Oh my God. Oh my God. What a gift from our defense. Kowtow, good route. Hurdle man. No, he's going to run through him. That's more his style. He's more of a just run right through you type of guy. Tried to QB option it in, didn't really work. Rashard Ford deserved like a chance there. He deserves a little bit of a QB run every now and then. But Dion Calico will get the touchdown. I should have looked at stats before this game, because you would think this would be one of our harder games. So this has been one of our easiest games of the year. In the playoffs. How does that happen? Fraudulent ass Big 12 teams, dude. Oh, there's a throw out of sack interception. I think Matt Gillette had a step there too, which is the sad part. It's surely tragic. Can we get an F in the comments for the fact that we could not throw a touchdown there? But we will walk out of here with a 52-17 victory over the Kansas State Wildcats to move on to the quarterfinals of the college football playoffs. An excellent game from Rashard Ford, despite the fact he did throw 2 interceptions. That's just how it's going to be sometimes. Hell of a performance from Dion Calico. 28 for 128 and 3 touchdowns. See, that's the kind of performance we can expect out of him when he doesn't get injured all the fucking time and not play half of the game. Matt Gillette, 8 for 146 and a touchdown. Of course, had that long 80-yarder. Bridges, 4 for 63, 2 touchdowns. Good game from Dion Calico. Howtow, Poole, Bayless, nope, Boykins, and Uche all contributed. Only a couple of sacks allowed. And our defense looked like they popped off. Jalen Childers, 3 TFLs, 2.5 sacks. 2 sacks for Alani Roy. He's finally back from injury. 2 TFLs for Gato and half a sack or Gatto. I'm not really sure. I've been going with Gatto. And then we had interceptions for Kevin Redmond and Trent Gilden. Trent Gilden might be my favorite player in the history of life. I don't know. Trent Gilden's amazing. He's legitimately had an interception in almost every game this year. And we can find out in how many games he's had one in, as we do win a college football playoff game, our second one ever. The playoff, our second ever playoff one. Let's go ahead and take a look at just how many interceptions Gilden has, as well as the rest of the team stats. We had the interceptions kind of under control. It was 8 through a few weeks, and then it was like we had it around 12 for a majority of the season. Then we just started launching them again towards the end of the year. So that's unfortunate, but over 4,000 yards, of course, you know, minus however many. So it's like 3,700, 3,600 something in the regular season. Calico still under 1,000 even after the playoff game. So like 800 something, 850-ish yards in the regular season and 11 touchdowns. Good year. Good year. He just needs to play more. He missed a couple games. Need more of them. Matt Gillette goes over 1,000. Of course, he had that huge game in the playoff game. So take some of that off. Same with Bridges. Take some of that off. But having monster seasons. O-line, who cares? Defensively, not a ton of tackles. Just 83 for Christian Lamb leading the way. Safety, that's interesting. 16 TFLs for Alani Roy, and he missed like 5 games. That's crazy. Childers with 15 and Roundtree with 12. 7 sacks for Alani Roy, and like I said, he's a redshirt freshman who missed a good chunk of the year. 6.5 for Roundtree. 5 for Childers. Both of these guys redshirt freshmen, by the way. Could have a disgusting duo there. Childers with 5, 4.5 for Gatto. Tony Bender, who's a Mike linebacker who's played a lot off the edge for us for some reason, has 3.5. Don McCrae, who is a true freshman, played a bit, had 3. 10 interceptions for Trent Gilden. 4 for Kevin Redmond, 3 for Tevin Fargus, 3 for Mix, 2 for Gales, 2 for Lamb, and 1 for Schillinger. I thought I could have sworn Schillinger had like back-to-back games with picks. I guess not. Regardless, we will move on to the second round to take on the Minnesota Golden Gophers and probably get some player of the week type shit. 4-5 matchup in round 2. Sucks for Minnesota. Do we need to do anything with our staff? No, we do not. Thank you, Mick Cloud, for not leaving. I cannot believe he hasn't left yet, personally, but I don't care. He's still here. All right, boys. Minnesota Golden Gophers. Wow, we got a really nice draw. Wow. They're low overall, but they're going to be I assume they're going to be a tough opponent. They kind of just have to be at this point in the year. This late in the season, they're probably just going to, you know, turn it all on and make things way more difficult than they should be. I had to venture a guess, but You never know. Maybe we'll just blow them out too. That would be preferred. I do just want, I really just want to win a national championship, dude. That's all I really want to do. They brought their mascot. Pretty cool mascot, dude. I wish we had a cool mascot. That is going to be a very high priority on the next rebuild, is having a mascot. I don't know why, but it is. Let's get this shit underway, though. Third down alert. All right, third down alert. Let's do it. What bowl game is this? Couldn't tell you. I think we're in New Orleans. Sugar Bowl, probably. Yup, Sugar Bowl in Nolans. In NOLA. Probably should not have thrown that. Probably should not have thrown that. But we do get the ball in the red zone somehow, so I'm not complaining. Not complaining one bit. Give to the running back, and Dion Calico injured. You gotta have the game of your career and then get injured on like the third play of the game in round 2. Come on, bro. Tough it out, man. It's the fucking playoffs. Get your ass back out there. Rub some fucking dirt on it. Bruised ribs. Get your ass back out there, dude. No heart. Gonna slant Gillette. So it's going a little bit more towards the end zone, and he gets in. Matt Gillette touchdown. Let's go. Minnesota does answer with a touchdown, so we will get the opportunity to also answer with another touchdown to take the lead. Throwing the screen at Jalen Uche feels like a gigantic mistake, but it's actually not going to be, as he will get it first down. God, he's so slow. If that were an athlete or a running back who's an even remotely better athlete, that would have been a touchdown. Honestly, if that were an athlete, yes. Yes, that is an accurate statement as well. They have the contain, just throw it away. Thought we might have had someone win off the line, didn't really. So then I tried to go for the scramble and did not have that either. Good contain by Minnesota. We'll go underneath the pool. He'll get the first. And he pulled, good gain. I like when he actually does stuff. It's rare, but I like it. Did you see their yards, by the way? How the fuck did they score a touchdown? Ford can't get past that edge rusher. Had a lot of room in front of him if he would have been able to get past him, but that's all right. Slant Gillette again. Let's get something going over the middle of the field here. We hit him. First down. Matt Gillette doing the thing. Calico back in, finally. Thank you for showing up to work, Dion. And Matt Gillette for a touchdown there, but pressure was fucking legendary. Good God, man. Just no time to react to that. Bridges, good route. It's going to be undercut and intercepted. Guess we got to throw a lob there. To be fair, I thought he was on an out. I didn't know he was on a corner. Oh, well. That's my own fault for not paying attention to the goddamn routes. Trimble, the back. Throw up the seam to Gillette. He goes up, gets it, and falls into the end zone. Need a more accurate ball there, and we don't have to worry about that. It would be a walk-in touchdown, but we'll take the touchdown regardless, however we get it. I'm not going to complain about scoring a touchdown. Trimble's still the back. Get the throwaway. Maybe not take a huge hit there for no reason. We still took the hit, but you know. 3rd and 6. Slant wide open. First down, Minnesota. Minnesota moving the ball on this drive, looking to tie the game. With plenty of time to go in the first half. We're about halfway through the second quarter. Screen. And that will be a lot of running room for the Minnesota back. He will get brought down, though, short of the line again. And we'll be back on offense. Getting a pretty good drive going. Done to the red zone already. Dion Calico has once again decided to show up for work. He will get the ball. What the fuck was that? My man just fucking hiked his leg. What the hell? You good, Richard? 5 rushes for 1 yard for our star running back. All right, maybe we throw the ball. There's so much fucking collision there. It's insane. An absurd amount of collision. Calico will be the motion man. Throw it up to Bridges. He'll come down with it. Timeout. But more importantly, a first down for the Bulldogs. I miss Bruce Trapp. I miss Brucey Bruce and the Bulldog bunch. Let's get the ball to Dion Calico and see what happens. Nothing good. All right. Running the ball is not an option. Duly noted. We will not be trying that again. This might work. And it will. The out works. Danny Poole touchdown. Nice little RPO speed out. Worked to perfection. 21-10 heading into the locker room. 28-10 now. Could potentially be 35-10 here momentarily. We have a first and goal from the 9. Quentin Trimble, the running back. The true freshman gets the ball. Gets maybe a yard. He sacrificed his red shirt for the team. Gotta give him props. Because otherwise it would be just Jalen Uche. With Calico getting hurt all the fucking time. Ford! Down to the 1. Calico back in the game, though. Look at the rock here on the 1 yard line. Surely we can power it in. Yes, we can. Dion Calico touchdown. Let's go. That's big. Minnesota does answer with a touchdown, making it 35-17. And we do once again have great field positioning. Looking to put the game away here. We go to Bridges. Get a few. Almost 400 yards passing today for Richard Ford. Have yourself a day, brother. We have numbers on the right side. Blocks shape up well. Touchdown, Dion Calico. Hell yeah, dude. That should be the dagger. Minnesota going to go for it on 4th and forever. Not really, it's 4th and 6, but they do need a touchdown here, so. I think we just play the 6. But they don't need a touchdown here. They need a touchdown on this drive, not on this play exactly. They won't get one. They needed a first down on that play, obviously. They did not get that either. 4th and 5. I think we just continue to play the 6. If they want to go deep, they can. We're up by 1 million. We just want to get off the field here. I guess that's my bad. I don't know what happened to playing the 6, but we certainly did not do it there. The game is over. Did Minnesota score again? They did not. 42-17 is the final, and we will be your Sugar Bowl champions here in the year 2030. The 2030 season might be 2031 at this point. I don't know exactly when the game is played. I think these are played in like November or late November, early December, and then the championship game is played in February or January for some reason. My timeline might be way off on that. I don't know, man. I don't know shit about shit. Good throw. Nice form. Hell of a good form. And look at that. There's the Sugar Bowl trophy. And the boys being very happy to be Sugar Bowl champions. Yeah. That's the highest overall player on the team who doesn't see the field. Let's fucking go, dude. He's a team player. Sam Howtell's a real team player. He's a blocking tight end. He just also happens to be an unbelievable player overall. Lee Okoro could not really get anything done here today. We certainly could. Do finish under 400 yards passing, unfortunately. But 4 touchdowns, just 1 interception for Richard Ford. Calico goes 19 for 33, but did have 2 rushing touchdowns in the second half. Danny Poole, 11 for 111 and a touchdown. 7 for 129 and 3 touchdowns from Matt Gillette. Good game from Boykins and Bridges. And then Uche, Aitman, and Trimble all contribute with a catch each. O-line played well. Deontay Willie, he opened others. Like, he's been the worst offensive lineman we have, and like, look at him. He's not bad. He's also hurt, so that's unfortunate. Handful of TFLs, sacks, 11.5 for Jalen Childers, 1 for Gatto and Roy, and then half for Trent Gilden, who did not get an interception in this game, but Christian Lamb did. We are playing some amazing football at the right time. We got, honestly, bailed out by the draw, playing 270 overall teams in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. Something tells me we're not going to get that lucky in the next round, but, you know, maybe we will. I don't even remember who was on our side of the bracket for that. I also didn't even check to see who won the other round 1 matchups, but we can do that right now as we take a look at the bracket. It will be Wisconsin getting trounced by Alabama 42-0. Georgia beat Oregon, and TCU beats LSU. So Alabama and Michigan is our draw. So that's fun. And you have Georgia, Miami, TCU, and Clemson running it out. So I imagine we're about to be playing the #1 overall undefeated Michigan Wolverines, or just casually Alabama. So yeah, we did not get the best semifinal draw, unfortunately. Christian Lamb, Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week, of course. And I can only imagine that Matt Gillette gets Offensive Player of the Week. All right. And we will be taking on Bama. Okay, that's maybe the slightly easier option because they weren't undefeated and the #1 seed. So that's cool, I guess. Still have our coordinators. Hell yeah. How good is Bama going to be? The world may never know until we press the button and find out. But they did beat Michigan 42-28, so a 2-score game. They're 12-2. I mean, it's fucking Bama. Of course, we're scared. Miami beats Georgia by 4, and Clemson beats LSU by 2 scores. So it'll be an ACC matchup in one semifinal, and then a couple of schools that could not really be further apart in the Orange Bowl. So heading down to Miami. Alabama's going to have a massive home field advantage here, so it's going to be a tough game. All right, here goes nothing. How good is Bama going to be? They are a 95 overall, the exact same across the board as us. 95 overall, 96 offense, 94 defense, and they somehow are the home team, I guess. Yeah, because we're the higher seed. You think they'd switch that? I don't really care, but it is just kind of weird. I mean, it's a neutral site game technically, but it is a road game for us because I don't know if you guys know how geography works down here in the old good old US of A. We're in California. That's like as far west as you can get. This game is being played in Florida. That's about as far east as you can get, and like very southeast Florida too. And then Alabama is like really close to Florida, and California, like I said, is kind of like as far away as you could possibly be from Florida. So gonna be a lot of Bama fans here. A lot of Bama fans in attendance for this one, I imagine. But thankfully, we won't actually get any of the road debuffs. I don't think we should. Honestly, it would be kind of cool from a game design perspective if we did in this game, because obviously we would be heavily outnumbered in terms of fan support with them having, you know, just a much easier trip. It would be kind of cool. I'm glad it's not in the game. Don't get me wrong. I'm really glad it's not in the game, but it would be kind of cool if it were. If one crowd could turn a neutral site game into a home game, that'd be pretty sick. I mean, we could have the opportunity to as well. That'd be pretty cool. Good pressure. Christian Lamb coming down and getting to the quarterback. He has aftershock as well, so he might have just knocked the Bama QB out of the game. And Big Al hates it. Oh my God. That's... What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? That was so weird. Things just flopping around. 3-0, Bama. That was a goddamn fever dream, dude. What the fuck was that? I hate that so much. Oh my God. Trimble, the running back. We'll go to Frederick Boykins. He'll get a good gain. Nicely done, Frederick Boykins. get this into the red zone for the first time today. That's the first completion for Ford today. What the hell were we doing? Quentin Trimble going to get some great blocking, breaks a tackle. Quentin Trimble, touchdown. Okay, Quentin. I was like, give me more playing time, damn it. You're going to sacrifice my red shirt. I'm going to score a fucking touchdown in the semifinals, bitch. God damn, Quentin Trimble. What a fucking run. We'll go to Bridges here. Holds on. It's going to be 4th and 1. I would like to go for this. If it looks like a good run opportunity, we can, and I think we will here. Oh, never mind. They have a linebacker just come right down in front of the center. We're still going to run it. Calico gets a couple nice blocks. That'll be a first down for Dion Calico. He's 3 for 13. What the hell are we doing on the first drive? Just fucking nothing? Running with Uche and no one else? What the? I'm confused. Maybe Bama just controlled the clock for that long on the first drive. That had to be it. Can we snap this? I would like to. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Snap the fucking ball. Have some goddamn urgency. Nice. Uche gets a couple. It's not even because it's a good idea. In fact, it's probably better to wait till the second quarter because you're wasting more clock. But it's the convenience of not having to sit through the screen before I can get the playoff. I would rather just get the playoff, you know? I'd rather just snap the damn ball. Run the damn football. Uche once again in the back. I would rather not give him a look here. Against Bama's D-line, believe it or not. Can I change the fucking play, please? Gillette open. Matt Gillette touchdown. Let's go. The future first round pick, probably. Be really cool if we could convince him to stay though. 14-3. Big field goal. Let the CPU handle it. I don't want to kick it. That's how I had a 10-yarder there. We get an interception and the ball right back in the red zone. What the hell is going on? Has not shown up to play in the first half. It's fine by me. If Bama wants to suck it up, then so be it. Howtow, what a route. Sam Howtow touchdown. God, imagine what kind of season he'd be having if he played over Bridges. Because Bridges can't do that shit yet. Bridges can't do shit like that. 24-3. Speaking of Bridges, he'll get the ball here. Not able to get the first. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and not run the ball. I'll go back in the game. Gillette finds an opening. Can't quite bring it in, though. Damn it, cannot score before the end of the half. So it's going to be 24-3 into the third quarter. They do score now. It's 24-10. Finally get a moment with a minute left in the third. It's going to be a 3rd and inches. Probably just going to look at Calico here. He's going to bounce it outside and have plenty of room to work with. That was a truck. Oh my God, it worked. It actually worked. The truck stick. We did the thing. Dion Calico with a huge run. That's my man's Dion Calico. Just running through a fucking safety. Stays on his feet for a little bit there. Gets maybe an extra yard out of that. Good effort. You love that. Man in motion here. Gonna try to throw that to Boykins. Knew that was a mistake, and that might be House. No, Boykins able to track it down. Thank God. It does give Alabama an opportunity to get back in the game. They only get a field goal. They are driving again. It's 24-21 now. We have not scored a single point in the second half. We're being outscored 18-3, or 18-0 in the second half, rather. And we are lucky that wasn't picked. Okay. This is getting not so good. We need to make a stop here. Bama has woken up here in the second half. We've barely gotten any moments, to be fair, but doesn't really make an excuse for us not taking advantage of the ones we did get. It's a screen. And they're going to have quite a few yards up the sideline for about 15. We have a lot, and I mean a lot of backups in, I'm noticing. Quick pass is going to be complete again. 2nd and 1. I'm going to go ahead and hop in once they get closer. Okay. Because I don't know when to call timeouts because I'm not smart. I imagine they're going to take this to the 2-minute timeout, which is excruciating. They don't. Big pass over the middle, caught on the internet. We had 2 guys there, and that will be a catch for Bama down at the 1. We have to just send the house up the middle and hopefully keep them out of the end zone. It's a pitch. Good tackle. We'll call a timeout there. We can force a field goal. Keep the game tied. We'll have some time left. Running back motions out left. Someone get there. No, the QB gonna outrun Gills, who it just takes a bad pursuit angle. And that is a touchdown for Bama. We have a lot of time and 2 timeouts to get into the end zone, but that is not good. They do go for the 2-point conversion to make it a 4-point lead. So we will need a touchdown to... Oh, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. They had 21. I'm stupid. Regardless, field goal won't do. We do need a touchdown here to tie the game. Go to Gillette. That was Boykins. Either way, it's a first down. We have plenty of time. Don't need to worry about timeouts. Clock stops until we get back to the line. College on a first down, so don't have to worry about the clock running the whole time. Go underneath to Gillette. That's where we'll probably use a timeout. Actually, we didn't really need to. We have so much time left. That was a waste. That was such a waste. If you're under a minute, you call a timeout there. We're well over a minute. That was such a waste of a timeout. That's open. Get it out. It's going to be Danny Poole. If he was faster, that might have been an even better play. But he's slow as dicks. I don't know how slow a dick is, but he's that slow. It's gonna be intercepted in the end zone. If you guys saw what I saw. Fuck. He was open. The other guy played not. 8-man, whoever that was, on the go ball, and then there was a bump, and then I threw it after the bump, and it went way further, way deeper than I thought it would. And what was, wow, that was an insane animation. But I'll just zoom out here, look at it from this angle. So I go to throw it like here. I see the corner like break to the outside, and I'm like, oh yeah, I could throw it, and then he gets bumped. Okay, I threw it a little bit late. Yeah, I should have just got rid of it like right here. I waited like half a second because I wanted to see just if the corner was gonna take a step back, and still it was a bad, like, inaccurate throw, so it went deeper than it needed to. Like if we throw towards like the pylon or the goal line, that'd be a better throw. We threw to the back of the end zone, unfortunately. So yeah, that will just unfortunately, as I can only say that word, apparently. Nope. That will be the end of the game. Because I finally figure out the right button to press in sim. We had 1 timeout, a little bit over a minute left. There's nothing we can do. We can stop the clock 1 time, and then they just knee it out anyway. So yeah, that's the ball game. Unfortunately, we once again come up short, making it to the semifinals and losing. That is very unfortunate. Congrats to Alabama. But that was a lot of our guys. That was our quarterback's first year starting. That was our first real year seeing our superstar tight end and running back. They'll only get better. They'll all be back next year. And they'll play better. To be a year older, a year wiser, and a year less bad, hopefully. Frederick Boykins will probably be back. Danny Poole will probably be back. Howtow won't be. Gillette won't be. Uche won't be. Bridges will be. Calico will be. A lot of turnover on the O-line probably, but we are bringing in an insane O-line class, so it's not the end of the world. And then we had a few TFLs, stacks for Lamb and Childers, and a pick for Kevin Redmond. He will probably be back. That's nice. But yeah, not how you want your season to end, unfortunately. Very obnoxious. Very tragic season ending. Loss. Bad read by me. Bad play by me. We don't have to blame the team, but we can if we want to. Kevin Redmond is your Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week with his interception. I can only imagine we'll get an Offensive Player of the Week too. Danny Poole. Yep. What a game by Danny Poole. Let's see who's playing in the Natty. It's going to be Clemson and Alabama. Where have we seen this one before? Oh, I don't know. Pretty much every other year. It's in Atlanta too. So both crowds will be rocking. But fan bases will be rocking for their team. It's going to be a ruckus environment. So he takes it home. We nearly hit level 35. Would have been nice to hit level 35. Our pro potential goes down. I don't believe you. See who takes it home, though. It will be Alabama winning the national championship, with Dabo Sweeney actually being the Alabama coach these years. The rumors have come true. He beats his former team 49-33 and wins his second national championship of this dynasty file. So congratulations there, I suppose. That's really unfortunate. We gotta bounce back. Gotta get our first one next year. I think we're more than ready. All right, how many players want to leave us? I'm assuming a lot. Not a lot at all. Matt Gillette, no chance. He's going to be a first-round pick. We'll try anyway. No chance for Sam Howtow. He's going to be a first-round pick. No chance for Larry Hawkinson. He's gone. All first-round picks. Frederick Boykins wants to go round 4. Dude, you're going to be a 4th rounder. Come back to school. What are you doing? He has not been persuaded. Danny Poole wants to go be a 7th-round pick. Or you could come back and still be a 7th-round pick because you're not going to improve. All right, we get Danny Poole back. Great. Oh my god. Losing Boykins really sucks. But it is what it is. But we'll get 3 first-round picks potentially, which will unlock fucking talent developer finally. Who else are we losing on offense? I'm not sure. We are graduating Enrique Bocellia at quarterback. We're graduating Jalen Uche at running back. Receiver, we're losing 3 guys to the... We're losing 2 guys to the draft. Danny Poole decided to stay, losing 2 tight ends to the draft. Willie is graduating on the O-line. Titus is graduating on the O-line. O'Donnell and Meeks are both graduating. And Whitted is graduating on the O-line. Childers is graduating D-tackle. Gatto and Veerling are graduating off the edge. Not losing anything at linebacker. Mix is graduating at corner, as is Trent Gilden. He is going to be a 2nd-round pick, though. That's pretty cool. Quinn Gels is graduating at safety. He didn't really play. Coda Miles is also graduating. They're also losing Harry Hinish at kicker. We have 1 on roster already, so I'm not worried about that. Ah, man. Our pro potential better go back up after this week. That's all I'm saying. We do hit coach level 35. And draft results are in. Round 1 for Matt Gillette, round 1 for Sam Howtow, round 1 for Larry Hawkinson, round 2 for Gilden, round 4 for Boykins, and round 6 for Cortland Meeks. Nice. Cortland Meeks gets drafted. Congratulations, Mr. Meeks. Mr. Meeks. Now, if we check out our coach abilities, that should have unlocked talent developer, and it will. We'll go ahead and spend 20 to get that unlocked. We have 27 points to spend here. I want to get to tier 3 for quarterbacks, so we can't get there. So what we could do is, I don't know if this will count. I don't think it will for the receivers that just got drafted, so I don't think we're going to bother with it. I think we'll just do that and that. And then once we level up again, we'll get the one for starting QBs. But yeah, that tier 3 talent developer ability is truly insane. Yeah, there's our logo for unlocking it. Thanks. I just did that. Didn't need you to tell me. All right, taking a look at the portal. A lot of 5 stars. A lot of them. Or 4 stars, rather. Wish we get some 5 stars. Doesn't look like we have a QB interested in us this time around. We have really good depth at QB, so it's not the end of the world, but it's always nice to bring in just really cool players, and we will not get the opportunity to scout any quarterbacks or recruit any. At running back, we have a contact seeker, Sean Purnell. He's a good power back. We need depth there anyway, so I will try to bring him in. Might even look at Emmanuel Wiley. Probably not, though. At fullback, nope. Receiver, definitely could use some talent here. We're losing a lot. A couple guys who have his first contested specialist, Brenton Calitro and Colin Eaton. All contested specialists. I mean, could be good. 30 possession. I mean, we'll take a look. No tight ends. Offensive tackle. We have a couple. Pass protector and well-rounded. I'll look. Oh, that's a 3-star. I don't want the 3-star. Ew. Gross. Get off my board. Only 3 stars? You disgust me. Okay, Sean Purnell. Okay. I see you. Let's do it. Simulate the week. Should get a couple guys. For sure. We do get Kenny Traore, 4-star linebacker from Overland Park, Kansas. Is our only commitment this week. Interesting. It's only a matter of time before something goes bad here, surely, right? We get Reggie Tunyon, the 5-star running back, to just add another 5-star to the class. He's terrible. He's a north-south blocker, but I wanted the 5-star. He was being under-recruited. You take the 5-star for your recruiting class. We also get 3-star Emmanuel Harvin, who will hopefully be the only 3-star we end up signing. Top 3 on pretty much everyone except for a couple of guys. Shane Osgood's going to be a tough one to win. I really want him because he's a really talented defensive tackle. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and fix any hard sells I got wrong, and we will hopefully start winning out on some of these recruits. Colin Eaton, 4-star receiver from Vegas, has joined. And also, Ben Calitro, another 4-star receiver. That's from Oakley, California. Get Dalton Nicholson, a 4-star tackle from Erie, Colorado. And Marvin Westbrook, a 4-star guard from Newcastle, Pennsylvania. All joining the class. We're in a couple of recruiting battles. Shane Osgood. I mean, that's a good week to get a recruiting battle because he's on campus next week. We dropped the 3rd on Cedric Pryor. Bryce Emery, we're 2nd on. We lose out on Ventries Mears to Gamma. He was the one I wanted the most. So that sucks. He's like a 97 speed corner. That's really unfortunate. All right, pretty much all the guys we're still like really in races for are going to be on campus. Well, 4 of them. There's like a couple of other guys that should just commit anyway. But let's see what we get. Marco Creer, 4-star receiver. He's a high school kid from Lexington, Kentucky. Joins the class. We also get DeMarcus Bayless, 4-star linebacker, also out of high school from Ogden, Utah. He joins. And we don't get either one of these guys because they're in recruiting battles for week 4. How does that work? How the hell does a recruiting battle for week 4? Because Cedric Pryor has chosen Oregon. Okay. What? How does this work? I guess I still have a chance to join. I don't really know. Osgood went to LSU. Pryor's Utah. Michaels is Michigan. Mears is there. Emery's there. Did it not say recruiting battle though? It said recruiting battle with Michigan. I guess we're not in a recruiting battle with Michigan. I guess we just lose the recruiting battles then. Okay, cool. I guess I just don't get any of them. That's fun. I'll leave him on the board just in case, but Emery, star dev, don't get him. Mears, star dev, don't get him. Michael, star dev, don't get him. Pryor, star dev, don't get him. Osgood, star dev, don't get him. Watch this. Westbrook, we did get normal. Star dev, we got him. Nice. Normal dev for Nicholson. There it is. Calitro with elite, and he's just a sophomore. That's pretty fun. Eaton would star. Purnell would star. Look at that, dude. Just fucking don't. Go to Oregon, maybe. That'd be really cool. Harvin has impact dev, the 3-star. Nice. Bayless, elite dev. Nice. DeMarcus Bayless. What a get. Marco Creer, impacts. Tunyon. Normal dev for the 5-star. Obviously, he's a north-south blocker. What else would he have? Traore, normal. Elite dev for Tunyon. The other one. I think we do everyone else from here on up. Yeah. Lot of really good development traits this time around, thankfully. So that's cool. We didn't get completely shafted, even though we kind of did. This is obviously going to be the #1 class in the country by a wide margin. 7 5-stars, 24 stars, and just 1 3-star. It's a pretty good class. We don't need to really be bringing in a ton of quantity. But we did bring in a ton of quality this year, as well as quantity. We brought in a lot of both. I can't speak. Bender has upgraded his dev trait to impact. Nice. We also get Gale's up to impact for his senior season. That'll be helpful. And those are the only two. We'll peep training results. Oh, did I just go through position changes? I just went through position changes, didn't I? Fuck. Fuck, dude. Did I just go through position changes? Oh, that's so annoying. That's so fucking annoying. I mean, these are some really good players. Shit, dude. Westbrook's unbelievable. He's going to be maxed out, I bet. Fuck me. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I fucked around and did that. That's so fucking annoying. God damn it. I mean, it looks like we have good depth everywhere, so it's not the end of the world. It's just... very unfortunate. We do have really, really, really good depth, though. So it's not the end of the world. Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. I've never done that. I've never fucked up that bad. Shit, man, where are my athletes? Did they just disappear? I know I had a few. I guess they just disappear now. QB. Don't need to transfer anyone out there. Running back. You can stay, I suppose. Oh, I'm so annoyed I did that bullshit. Do we want to move to the Big Ten? Let's see what the pack is looking like in terms of overalls this year. Boise's decent. Cal's okay. Colorado State's bad. San Jose State's bad. San Diego State's bad. SMU's good. Oregon State's okay. Stanford's good. Texas State's bad. Washington's really good. Should we move or should we just move UCLA in and replace them with... I kind of want to stay in the Pac-12. So what if we just got rid of Texas State, move them back to the fucking Sun Belt? They can fuck off back to where they belong. And then we can get like UCLA from the Big Ten or something. I bet we get both UCLA and USC in. Let's get more talent in here. We could be the Pac-13. Just get more good teams in here. Yep. We could move SMU to the Big Ten just to make up for that, but I think we'll keep that. We'll keep San Jose State in here for the rivalry game too. Get fucked. It helps them with recruiting too. They just, you know, they have to win a couple against us, you know? Or other schools here. But we'll just make the conference a little bit more difficult. Still need to beat USC. I haven't beat them yet. But we got a recruiting board. I'll go ahead and take a look at a couple of recruits. Recruiting's not going to mean a ton going forward because it's going to take a special player to get real playing time on our team at this point, but we'll see if we can find anyone who might meet the bill. Quite a few interested off rip. Corner, running back, corner, DT, dual threat quarterback, and another quarterback. I mean, we really don't need QB, but doesn't mean I won't look. Oh, Sam Emery. Moses Lane looks really good. Rashad Mahoney. Oh my god. This is the type of player who would be able to play for us next year. Jimmy Gossett. He is a bust, but he looks really fucking good. This is the type of player you go for even with the bust. 93 hit power, 87 power moves. Yeah, I don't care if he's a bust. He's unbelievable. Telvin Edmonds. He's pretty good. Can't throw the deep ball for shit, though. What about Trent Larimore? Backfield creator. Such a bad archetype. They can be really good like 4 years down the road, but off rip, terrible. That'll do it for this episode, though. I really appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you want to see next. Do you think we should go try to rebuild after this one? Still going to do at least next season for Fresno State, maybe the year after, depending on how we're feeling. Yeah, we're winding down here. Obviously, we still need to win that natty. We're going to win a natty. I promise it. I don't promise it. I would like to promise it, but I can't. You know what I mean, though. Yeah, let me know what other teams do you think I should consider rebuilding. And if you want the next episode as soon as possible, like, subscribe to all that sort of nonsense, and I'll get it out as quick as I can. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, y'all. Take it easy.